Hot dogs and a cold chill. We go wild just for the thrill. Cheerleaders doing their dance. Crowd in a football trance. Friends and beers in every hand. Living life like we planned. Let's up and go. We won't slow down in this wild football show. Let's up and go. We'll make some noise in this big crowd we know.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to today's live stream. We've got two games here for you. It is the Elite Eight. The Sweet 16 is behind us. The round of 32 is behind us. The 64 is behind us. We are dwindling down the numbers, and the winner of this game will be the first team to advance to this Elite Four in Indianapolis. This game that you see behind me happening in Houston, Texas here today. It's going to be a wild ride between Iowa and Illinois. What's going on to everyone in the chat? We got B Bowles checking in right now. Hello, B Bowles. Let's go ahead and get this brought up. B Bowles, Freimeister Bond. What's up, Freimeister? Looks like Dr. Christian Twa. What's going on, Dr. Christian? Welcome in, Robert Zamora. Hello, Robert Zamora. Gray 59, I see you in the chat there as well, sir. Hello to Thomas. Hello to Ricky, Many Hides, Timothy Jett. What up, Timmy? How you doing, sir? Francis saying hello. Hi from Arizona, says Francis. Arizona will be tonight. We will be covering that game as well, my friend. West Coast Steven, George Pearson, hello. Michael Larnino, I see you. Ella Korb, what's going on? Jordan 70, hello, Jordan. Hi, rock and roll, guys. Michael Mack with us here as well. Just doing a quick roll call to see who's with us right now. Victoria, rock and roll. Victoria's in the house. Angel Dust saying cheers to the Football Nation squad. What up, Angel Dust? Isabel, hope your day is going great today. Hello, Isabel. Happy Saturday to you. Tommy Braskett, I see you in the chat. I got a pretty good squad in the house here right now to get things opened up. All right, guys. So y'all know this. Those of you who have watched this March Madness with me so far, we have not covered either of these two teams yet, so there's a lot of discovery to be had between both sides. Let's not waste too much time on the pleasantries. Let's get into some of these cold, hard facts, some of the stats, and break down today's game. Real quick, though, shout out to Seabach. I believe I said that right. Hello from Japan, he says. Arigato, my friend. Welcome. And we got Chuck in Chi-Town, probably rooting for Illinois if I had to guess. All right, folks, let's take a quick look at the head-to-head comparisons right now. Head-to-head comparisons between both sides. Now, I will say this. Iowa, coming into this game, guys, 24-12. They are the 9 seed inside of the Elite Eight, so a lot of people have faded them on their brackets, and a lot of people will continue to fade them on their brackets. And I don't know if that's necessarily a smart choice. I do believe Illinois will win this game, but I've been wrong before. Most of my picks have been right. Taking a look at this, though, the numbers give me a bit of confidence to lean towards the Illinois Fighting Illini. And 84 points per game compared to 75 points per game. That's a big spread just there alone. That alone is, what, an 11-point spread. The Hawkeyes have been pretty good defensively, though. We'll get to that in just a moment. Shooting the basketball, the Hawkeyes 49% from the floor. Not half bad. From three-point land, just slightly better there than Illinois. Free throw percentage, slight advantage for the Fighting Illini. We've got free throw attempts per game, 20-19, 18.8 versus 20.3. Do what you will with that information. It's one extra free throw attempt per game. We'll see how the officials officiate this one and see if there's a big discrepancy between the two. It's one of the things we like to do on this channel is count how many free throws both sides have had and then moan to the officials about why one side got more free throws than the other. Taking a look at the average score margin, a big advantage here for Illinois. Assists per game, about a half an assist more per game for Iowa. A lot of this is pretty back and forth, guys. The big separators between both sides has to be the actual offensive points per game. The question then becomes, can Iowa do enough to slow down Illinois like they were able to do against the Gators, like they were able to do against gosh, let's go down the list, actually. Let's just actually break this down. So, Clemson, Florida, and Nebraska all lost to Iowa. Iowa, in all 3 of these March Madness games, guys, they were the underdogs coming into this. They got a win over Clemson. They got a buzzer-beater shot over the Gators in the second round of the tournament. And then just the other day against Nebraska, 71-77 win for Iowa. Huge Cinderella story here. I know they don't want to necessarily be called a Cinderella story, but that's what we've got here. The Elite Eight is supposed to be the top 8 teams in the country, but coming into this tournament, Iowa was in the Big Ten at number 9. So Iowa in at number 9, and yet they're inside the top 8. So cool. Good for them. Cool story there, right, of course. They lost to Ohio State. They got a win over Maryland a few weeks back. But right now we're towards the end of March here. April's right around the corner. And whoever wins this game here today between Iowa and Illinois will advance to keep the March Madness bracket going into early April. We will be having March Madness here in April. I know it sounds weird to a couple people, but that's the truth. The Fighting Illini side of the equation here, Illinois. There you go, guys. These are the numbers that you've got. You got Maryland, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, VCU, and Houston. And looks like, taking a look at the dates, the last games played here, Illinois played Maryland on the 8th. Of course, in the Big Ten tournament, they lost to Wisconsin, barely, though. Barely losing to Wisconsin. They had a vendetta. They come in, they play Pennsylvania. They put up triple-digit points in the first round against Pennsylvania. They win that game 105-70 in that matchup. Then we go to the second round there. They gave up very few points to VCU, 76-55. And then again against Houston, they only gave up 55 points. Low-scoring game in that one. That was just the other day, 2 days ago. Houston was eliminated, and Illinois is in. So all of this happening pretty quickly, y'all. This is kind of zipping on by right now. Spurs gave the Bucks a whooping big time. They sure did. Iowa wearing the slipper right now, says Mr. Mojo. Well, let's hope that the clock doesn't strike midnight on them and they're on the wrong side of the numbers. Okay, cool. Does someone have to be here for a certain length of time to get a ranch, says CJ Banning. Not necessarily, CJ Banning. It's one of those things where it's, I look for the people who are the most active in the chat. I look for the people who pass the vibe check. I look for the people who show up for games, even if it's not like their team playing, we just look for folks who are, I guess, committed to the channel. Not saying that you're not. I know there's a lot of you guys who are. Let me actually update the scrolling text at the bottom here and get this one going. Iowa Hawkeyes, Illinois Fighting Illini. Okay, let's see. I'm sick with a cold, says Isabel. Thanks for being entertaining. That's what I do. I like to. But overall, first and foremost, what's up, CJ Banning? It is always good to have you in here. Now that I know that you've expressed some interest for it, I'll be sure to keep an eye out for you. We've got ACRSRT saying sunglasses in the chat. The game was on Amazon, so I caught it, said Mr. Mojo. Speaking of, and I don't do this often enough, we'll actually wait for that one. I've got an updated graphic that I haven't pulled out in a while here, but we'll bring that up later. Anyways, we were talking about the head-to-head comparison between both of these sides. We wanted to take a quick look at their form. This was the offensive numbers. Again, 84 points on average for Illinois, 75 points on average for Iowa. Taking a look at the defensive side of things, Iowa Hawkeyes giving up fewer points than Illinois. Iowa giving up 66 points, Illinois giving up 69. Giggity. Defensive rebounds per game, big advantage when it comes to crashing the boards and when it comes to blocks per game. Huge numbers for Illinois. 26 defensive rebounds per game compared to 19. 4.5 blocks per game compared to less than 2. Big advantages in those two categories when it comes to the height and the length of Illinois. And that's because they got a bunch of guys from the Baltics out on that squad. A bunch of names that you may even recognize, like maybe the name Stojakovic, if you've never heard that one. The man Peja Stojakovic, his son is in this game. Andrei Stojakovic representing the Illinois side over there. 7'1", Tommy Tomislav Ivicic, and of course his brother, the other Ivicic at 7'2", two 7-footers on this team for the Illinois side. So no surprise that the blocks are going to be higher. But sticky fingers on this side for Iowa. They generally produce just about 7 steals per game. Meanwhile, half of that is produced by Illinois, which I think blocking a shot doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to go back the other way. And it's cool that you can block a shot, but when you can actually steal the basketball back, I think that's more valuable than blocked shots. That's arguable. Of course, they both serve their purposes as far as momentum killers. So advantage to the Iowa Hawkeyes, if you did not know that right there. They're averaging almost 7 steals per game. And turnovers forced per game, 13 turnovers forced per game. That is really intense defense. That is defense that is always in your face and really making things messy. You'll see a lot of players, you'll see them actually with their arms out, their wingspans out, and they will be trying to clog those passing lanes to poke the basketball away and force those turnovers. You will see that from the Hawkeyes here today. Anyways, fouls committed per game. Illinois not so worried about the defensive side of things. They give up fewer fouls. They know that they can hang their hat on the offense that they produce. Meanwhile, Iowa sending players to the stripe at a much higher frequency here. By the way, fouls committed per game. Let's just assume that every foul was a shooting foul. I know it's not, but let's just assume that every foul was a shooting foul. 4 additional trips to the free throw line can cost you 8 points, and that is the difference in this right here. So can Iowa clean up the defense and still have that tenacity and go get himness, go get intuitiveness? I don't really know what I'm looking for. Can't really find the words right now. My wordsmithing has taken a dive today, I suppose. Okay, well, let's take a look at this then, folks. Why don't we take a quick look at – let's do the bracket. So the updated bracket. This is what we're going to see today. First game today, Iowa versus Illinois. The winner of this one will advance to the Final Four. They will be waiting for tomorrow's game where we'll watch UConn and Duke. Oh, boy, that's going to be a really good game. That game will be happening tomorrow. So this is on this side of the equation. Later today, as a matter of fact, immediately after this game, after the Iowa-Illinois thing, we're going to go to Purdue and Arizona. So Purdue and Arizona will be going head-to-head as well. Then tomorrow, we'll start the day with Tennessee and Michigan. This will be the first matchup of the day tomorrow. By the way, basketball starts early tomorrow. Please double-check your calendars. Basketball starts early tomorrow, March 29th. The first game is at 1:15 p.m. Central Standard Time, which means this game here, the Tennessee-Michigan game, please adjust your times for this, guys. 12:45 Central Standard Time, I will be live to cover March Madness. Games are early tomorrow. Second game will be at 4:05 Central Standard Time tomorrow. That'll be UConn and Duke. Cool? All square. We know what's at stake here. Winners advance to the Final Four. All right. Let's do a quick look at the point guards. Point guard comparison right now, Bennett Sturtz, probably the heart and soul of this Iowa Hawkeyes team, and Kylan Boswell. That's going to be your other man on the other side of your other starting point guard. So Boswell and Sturtz, your two guys to look at here, your number one spot. Points per game, big advantage for Bennett Sturtz. Assists per game, points per game, steals per game, blocks per game, everything way higher than Boswell. Boswell's numbers are not really that impressive. I mean, it's cool that you're averaging double-digit points, right? You're averaging almost 13 points. But when the guy across from you is averaging nearly 20, he's doubling the steals. He's infinitely better than you at blocking, I suppose. We look at the field goal percentage. He's got you beat there. Three-point percentage, he's got you beat there. I think from a speed perspective, from the small ball perspective, advantage to the Iowa starter. Shooting guard comparison here. Keaton Wagler and Cale Combs. Cale Combs, Keaton Wagler. Now, Wagler, very much head and shoulders better than the other side. Keaton Wagler, 17 points per game. That's more than double what Cale Combs is producing. 4.5 assists per game, 5 rebounds per game, doubling every single number there from the Iowa side. So I guess we're pretty much even when it comes to who's got the advantage here. One advantage at the point guard for Iowa, one advantage at the shooting guard for Illinois. And, I mean, looking at these numbers, man, it's pretty clear that the shooting guard position, big advantage there. And 41% from downtown. Watch for number 23 to shoot that three ball here today. 41% is a nasty number from three-point land. It'll be cool to see how they make the adjustments on the Iowa side of it. Now we're going back and forth trading number ones right here, or trading advantages. Tavian Banks is going to be your small forward, and Jake Davis is the small forward on the other side here for the Illinois Fighting Illini. 10 points per game, that is double what Jake Davis does. 1.1, close to double as far as the assists go as Jake Davis. Tavian Banks, advantage on the rebounds, advantage in the steals per game, advantage in field goal percentage, and 45% from three-point land. Again, ridiculous numbers. Doesn't shoot it a whole lot, but when he does, he is very, very accurate and very efficient with his opportunities. All right, guys, Cooper Koch, not Cooper Kupp. Cooper Koch on one side, David Mirkovic on the other. These are your power forwards. Cooper Koch and David Mirkovic. Now, Koch, solid player for Iowa, shooting the basketball from downtown pretty well here as well at 40%. So kudos to that, but overall, David Mirkovic has the advantage, a pretty big advantage. I mean, the man's coming in at 6'9". Cooper Koch, just an inch shorter, but I think the experience is going to speak more for, honestly, it looks like both sides are pretty young. Let's see how this washes out. Let's see how this washes out. I think we're going to see a battle there, and I think that big advantage to Illinois here as well, which is why I'm leaning towards Illinois in the Tomislav Ivicic side of things. 6 rebounds per game, man. Looking very good. He can shoot the three ball. He's got a brother who's basically the exact same size. It's a true 7-footer here in Ivicic. And on the other side, we've got Manyao and the at the end of it. Cam Manyao, I mean, he's only playing 19 minutes. Points per game, he's only averaging 6.7. He's not really doing too much on the defensive side of things, averaging under a block per game, averaging 1 steal per game, which is pretty good. But you'd want to see more out of Cam. He is 6'9", and when it comes to the battle of the boards here today, that 6'9" frame versus the 7'1" frame of Tomislav Ivicic, I'm going to take Ivicic to win the battle of the boards here, especially if Illinois decides to play with the bigs here today and they decide to go with some of their larger guys in the rotation here. I don't know how Iowa's going to keep up, but they've done it, man. Again, they knocked off the Gators. They beat Nebraska. They beat Clemson. So they've already been able to beat some of the best teams in the country. No reason for us to continue to doubt them here at this point. This is a 6.5-point spread for Illinois. Illinois, 6.5 points. They're the favorites here. This game will be on TBS in case you're curious. Banks needs to step up, says Mr. Mark McKay. Let's see. What's going on, Mr. Roy Williams? Donald Gillespie's in the chat. Courtney is in the chat. Hello, Courtney. How are you? I got Brando saying hello. Eric Walk saying if Iowa can keep up offensively, they've got a chance. Illinois can score and will score. Let's see. We're allowed to say no Kings. America, says Brando. America. So, like, no Sacramento Kings? What? Well, no Sacramento Kings in the playoffs. No Sacramento Kings in the playoffs, that's for sure. Let's see. What's going on, Marva Merriman? Thanks for checking in. Looks like Poli-Science Professional Education checked in and then retracted a comment. What up, Poli-Science? Brando? I'm not sure what that means, but if no Sacramento Kings, says Brando, that's it. As long as it's basketball related, man. If we're talking politics here, you know we don't do that on this channel, Brando. You've been here long enough. Great to have you back here, sir. Isabel saying I was driving again today. Good job, Isabel. Keep it going. Tofus saying, hey, Mario. It's the Fighting Illini. Illini? The Fighting Illini? Look, we're just going to call him Illinois. That's what I'm going to call them. We're all kings and queens, says Donald Gillespie. I got Iowa to the 4. Illini, I think is what you're saying. Toph is saying it's the Fighting Illini. Either way, I think that's a terrible name. I think it's just as bad as the Tennessee Volunteers. Illini's worse, actually, if I had to say so. So we're just going to go with Illinois. We're just going to go with Illinois. I think it'll be easier for everyone if we do that. I got Iowa to the 4, says Ellie. Ellie, thank you. Let's see. Hello to everyone. No LA Kings. No Sacramento Kings. No LA Kings. Tophus Revenge saying, no, you're good, Tophus. You're good, bro. You're good. No need to apologize, man. I appreciate when those corrections happen, especially early on in the contest so that I don't spend the next 2 hours saying it the wrong way. The Fighting Illini, to me, is just a disaster of a name. But that's okay. That's okay. We're gonna do our set. We're gonna do Illini. Look, now everyone's tripping me. Now everyone's tripping me out. Accent on lie. Accent on lie. Illini. Oh man, Illino. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This is gonna be a problem. Oh no, this is gonna be a problem. No. Oh no. Illinois is how we're gonna go with it. We're just going to call it Illinois. Doing both games today? Yes, I am, Eric Walk. Y'all are cracking me up already. This is way too early. Way too early to have me laughing like this right now, guys. Fired Up Gaming saying they're a native tribe. Well, that makes me feel like a jerk that I can't pronounce it. We're going to let that slide right now. We're just going to let it be. Illini. You got it, says Mr. Mojo. Illini. Dios mío. Ay, Dios, por favor. Courtney says, I tried. Courtney tried. Everybody tried. There's nothing we can do about it. Just keep it as Illinois and Iowa. I'm with you, Tommy. I think that makes the best. I think that's the best way to go. Wow, talk about a rabbit hole. You know what's crazy is that I can't say Illini or whatever, however Illinois pronounces their name, but I can't say Peja Stojakovic with no problem. So there's that. All right, guys, shout out to those of you who are here to help out. I do really appreciate y'all, and I haven't brought this up in a while. We changed a little bit of this right now. Shout out to our VIPs on this channel right now. Brandy, Courtney, Gary, and Jeremy Webb, JT, John Hines, Little Miss, and Mike G. Lott. Lorinda, Robert Zamora, Steve, I see you, brother, T. Fishes, and Val, thank you for your continued support at this VIP championship level. To our Touchdown channel members, your names are on this list here as well. Thank y'all for continuing to support, all the way from David Barnes to Ray Zilla, the Dusty Addict to Lance Bowers, Mr. Living Like Larry, Drago Balboa, everyone here in between. Thank you guys so very much. Really appreciate y'all continuing to support Football Nation. And not just to the VIP channel members, also shout out to all of the First Down channel members that have been with us for at least 30 days. The list is actually growing. Even through the off season, the 30-plus day members continue to grow. Thank you. If you want to put your name on this list and be on this list like Country Kisses, or be on this list like Danny Williams, or be on here like Duff Lock, or Savannah, or Lucinda, or Joey, or whoever else is on here, guys, you know what to do. That being said, it's time for tip-off. It's time to get this started. Here is the opening tip, and we've got game on, folks. The ball is in the hands of the Iowa Hawkeyes. They will start with possession, swinging this thing around, and in the corner here, it's Sturts. Sturts looks back. He'll find Banks. Banks one more to Combs. Combs goes left, goes right, kicks it to the wing, and Sturts, foul coming in, and we've got a player who hit the deck just now. Just one moment while I make all of this line up. This game is on TBS. This could be a little more of a delay than I personally like, so we might actually end up having to we got an inbound pass coming in right now, folks. There's the inbound pass. It's stolen the other way. So an inbound pass, it's stolen by Illinois. Illinois with the basketball, 19 and a half minutes here left to play as this game gets started, and it looks like it's going to be Not a jump ball, and it's stolen back the other way. Iowa comes up with a steal, taking it, getting hacked on the way up. No whistle from the officials, and Cale Combs gets the shot to go. It's just a layup, but I don't know what the officials are watching. We got players literally getting steamrolled right now. The score is 2-0. Iowa gets the first shot to go. So Iowa knocks down the first shot. It is Cale Combs who knocks down the bucket. Please stand by while I refresh my screen here. Still don't have my live feed from CBS. That normally gives me my updates. That's okay. Ball is back in the hands of Iowa. Iowa under the rim. There's a jam this time. It's going to be Menyao who gets the jam. The assist will be credited here as well. Looks like that's going to go to Sturts for an assist. It's 4-2. Iowa is up by 2. Ball in the hands of Illinois. Illinois with it. It's Boswell. Boswell is at the hash. A whistle coming in. Looks like there's a foul on Cale Combs. Clock will stop with 18:35. Here's your live box score. Much better. Okay, now that we are squared away and settled in, let's lock into the game. The ball is on the baseline now. Illinois will inbound this one. An awkward-looking pass. It's in the hands of David Mirkovic. Mirkovic going to pass this to another player here. It's Keaton Wagler. Wagler looks to the left, lining this one up. Ivicic doesn't take the shot. He'll pass it to Jake Davis. Davis kicks it to the corner. This corner three, no good from Boswell. Rebound the other way. So a rebound from Bennett Stitz. Stitz comes up with the board. Start the clock again. Still hanging on to it. Sturts with the basketball. Sturts will drive. He's at the free throw line. Off balance, left-footed shot there as he goes up and just knocks it down. Iowa now up by 6. Largest deficit of the tournament for Illinois right now. To be down by 6. They've not been down by 6 all game long. Ball in the hands of Illinois. Illinois to the left. Illinois still with it. Here is Mirkovic. Mirkovic posting down, will shoot this short-range shot. It's a miss again. Rebound by Menyao. I should say. A bounce to the wing. Cale Combs backing it up. Cale Combs with a man in his face. It's David Mirkovic. A pass to Sturts. Sturts give and go. Sturts with it again. He pulls the trigger on the triple. Back iron. No good. Rebound, Illinois. So Illinois with the board here. David Mirkovic brings it up court, still down by 6 right now. Illinois looking for an answer. Iowa has been pretty good so far. There's a three-point shot, and this one rattles the rim. It's going to be another rebound. This time it's Tavian Banks. So Banks gets the board. Here is the drive, and looks like they're going to reset. Cleared out to the three-point line. Ball with Banks. Banks back to Sturts. Sturts at the hash at the top of the screen. Sturts to Banks, wide open at the three-point line. This one is good for Iowa. Count it. Cale Combs knocks down a triple. 16 minutes and 33 seconds here left to go in the first, and Iowa is up 9-0 over Illinois. Illinois fighting here, but they cannot get a bucket. 9-0. Fadeaway bank shot is there for Keaton Wagler. Finally, there's a shot that falls for Illinois. Illinois 9-2 right now. Iowa with a big, big lead. I don't think any of us were expecting this. The Cinderella of this tournament. They were saying that they lost some games that they should have won earlier this season. A three-point shot from Sturts. It's good! Sturts pulls the trigger on a triple. The straightaway tray is there. Big bucket for Iowa. 12-2 is the score. 5:41 on the clock. Ball in the hands of Wagler. Wagler behind the back, showing off the handles. Cooper Koch in his face. Illinois going back and forth. A screen. And here's the move, trying to spin through it. Wagler will shoot. This one will miss. It's an offensive board. There's a foul for a push in the back, 15-21. And it looks like we're going to get a foul here. So Jake Davis comes up with the rebound. He is fouled. The clock stops. The whistle comes in. It takes us to our first commercial break. Man, Not exactly what I was expecting here, but holy smokes. Good start, huh? Let's go Hawks, says Downhearted. Downhearted double X. What up, dude? We got Downhearted in the chat. Mark McKay saying, stay in the paint, Hawkeyes. Pound the paint. Ryan saying that Iowa is on a mission. I'm going to let you finish, Mario, but I'm starting to panic, says Roy Williams. You're starting to panic already on Illinois, down by 10? Hey, we saw yesterday the Michigan State Spartans down by 15 come back and take the lead late in the game against UConn. Ultimately, UConn came back to ended up winning that game. But the fact that the Spartans were down by 15 early in the game means that anything is possible. It's just a 10-point spread. Don't want to lose it just yet. B. Bold saying we are winning. Fred saying Illinois is playing as the Illini. Illini. Not the Fighting Illini. Well, we are winning, says B. Bulls. Hawkeyes seem charmed right now. What kind of bird is that for Iowa? It's a hawk, I suppose? No comment. I'm being protested, says Living Like Larry. Being protested? Are we protesting you? Some snails can have up to 25,000 teeth. Wait a minute. Wait, what? I've never heard something like that before, Larry. Folks, we're in the middle of a commercial break. Shout-outs to Dime Vinny saying Cedar Falls. Dime Vinny, Texas, saying hello. Angie saying, don't panic. Brad will smack them. Looks like Silk saying, my ex was from Iowa. Unpredictable till the end. Dime saying, Cedar Falls, baby. John, what up, John? John saying, oh, well, this one is over, basically, right? Just lose it right now. Frymeister. You can say a hawk, but I think Hawkeye is also a reference to Native Americans. Well, there you go. Illini. No. That's just awful, Mr. Mojo. It's just awful. I think it cornflakes rooster in the morning. Fortnite gamer? No, not me. Don't panic, says Marva. Fred saying, imagine the flossing time for those snails. For those 50,000 teeth, imagine how long it takes to floss, says Fred. That was good, man. Just my odd humor, says Larry. Larry is the mutual of Omaha. Room chat. Tavian Banks is a good running back. News to me. Cool, guys. This commercial break is over now. That was our first commercial break right here. I'm also going to update the scrolling text at the bottom. That's for the next game. So let's go to this game. Scrolling text was for the last game. We've got 15 minutes and 21 seconds here. The last thing that we saw before cutting to this commercial break was a foul. Jake Davis went up and got the offensive board, but he was hit and pushed from the back, so he is now at the free throw line shooting 2 shots. The first shot for Jake Davis is no good. He did miss. Here comes shot number 2. Second free throw is there. Illinois is now looking at a 3-12 deficit. Illinois down by, someone hit me with the math here, down by 9. Someone help me with the first grade math. I can't handle it. Iowa with the basketball. Iowa moving it around right now. Alvaro Folgueras. 3-point line. Back to Folgueras. Folgueras. Back to Sturts. Sturts. And the Hawkeyes moving the ball here really well. Here comes a pick and roll. Bounce pass inside the entry pass. Swatted away. What a block right there. Holy. Wow. A big block right there by Big Z. Zvonimir Ivisic with a block. Going the other way. So right now on the court for Illinois, Wagler, Ivisic, Mirkovic, Stojakovic, and struggled on that one. Illinois with the basketball, and it looks like they're down on the ground. 14:28 here left to go. My apologies, folks. Let's go through that list of players. There is a foul on the court. Looks like Andrei Stojakovic came up with a steal here. It should be his. Anyways, on the court. And I wrote this down. Humrikaus. Humrikaus? Yes, Humrikaus. That's how it's pronounced. Wagler, Stojakovic, Humrikaus. 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 I know it's a CH, but I listened to it before this game started. Ivisic and Mirkovic. So the entire Balkans on the Illinois side of things. 14 minutes and 28 seconds left to go. I apologize for sounding like I'm chewing gravel right now trying to read these names. Here's a pass to the three-point line. Ball in the hands of Illinois. In the post right now. Looks like driving and working his way to the rim. Shot goes up, but it can't be knocked down right there. So a missed shot from Mirkovic. It's an offensive rebound for Illinois. They reset and have the basketball still. Illinois down by 9. Here's another three-point shot, a miss, and another offensive rebound. This is a pull-up for Andrei Stojakovic. Stojakovic gets the offensive board and knocks down the shot. So Stojakovic helps Illinois take a step in the right direction. Iowa with the basketball. That was 3 offensive rebounds on that one possession there for Illinois, by the way. Illinois has taken 8 shots. They've only knocked down 2. Iowa with the basketball at the three-point line. Here is Cale Combs, who knocked down a triple earlier. He is at the wing. He makes his move. He gets stopped in open space. Little passing, too much passing. It's stolen the other way. Illinois in transition. Tries to go up through the contact. It's got a bucket and a foul. And one. Andrei Stojakovic gets the shot to go. And he gets a trip to the free throw line. It is 12-7. Hustle points from the son of Peja Stojakovic. Football scores. Finally, says Roy Williams. I mean, as soon as Stojakovic checked onto the court, man, Illinois started getting points here. The and one free throw is no good. It's an offensive rebound, though, and Illinois gets the bucket to go. They are down by just 3 after being down by, 9, 10? They were down by 10, their largest deficit of this entire tournament today in this game. Iowa up by 3. They haven't scored in a while here, looking for a bucket now. Here is Tate Sage. Sage back to Sturtz. Sturtz pulls up, kicks out, three-point shot flies off the rim. No good. Isaiah Howard will miss. This ball is poked out of bounds. It's going to be a turnover here, and it's Illinois basketball. A super chat coming in from the One Stop Trader. Hello, One Stop Trader. Tooting the horn right now. We start the clock. Illini. The Illini with it. I heard it through my TV system. That helps. Here's the shot. This one is no good. It's going to be a foul, though. Looks like Ivisic going to go to the stripe. So Big Z is fouled on the way up. And it looks like Tate Sage will be charged for the foul. So Tate Sage picks up his first foul of the day. We're at the free throw line now. Illinois to shoot 2 shots. It is Big Z. I know, that sounds like a weird nickname, but it works. The first free throw is good for Illinois. Zvonimir Ivisic. Zvonimir Ivisic, they call him Big Z, knocks down his first free throw of the day. Ivisic, a couple dribbles here. Second free throw is good. So it's a 1-point game. Illinois did find their way back. Some of y'all early on hit the panic button saying that Illinois was cooked, but that's what championship-level teams do. They fight through the adversity. They did a great job. A pump fake at the three-point line right now. Tate Sage with the basketball. It's going back and forth. They're playing hot potato here. Sturtz to the corner. Here's a move, and it's going to be Isaiah Howard. Howard back to Sturtz. Sturtz shot clock down to 4. No room given here. Sturtz a step back triple. Counted for Sturtz. Okay. Sturtz, a fadeaway three-point shot. 24-footer. And the ball is in the hands of Illinois. 4-point game here. Left-hand side, Stojakovic using a screen from Mirkovic. Stojakovic. We've got a switch of rotation here. There's going to be a foul. Stojakovic hit. 11:47 left to go. It's a foul on Cam Magno. Foul on Magno, and that takes us to another commercial break. So, timeout has been called, not by either of these two teams, but a TV timeout, an official TV timeout. We go back to another commercial break. All right, guys, how are y'all doing today? Looks like we've got a solid crowd, 600 early on in this live stream, creeping up on 1,000. Let's see if we can break the 1,000 barrier before we get to halftime. Be sure to smash that like button. If you're new to Football Nation, what's up? Sorry, that's not. I don't normally talk like that. What's going on, guys? My name is Mario. I am your host for today. I am your host on this channel. We started this channel about 3 years ago. We've hit the 100,000 subscriber mark. We are on our way to the next benchmark, which is 250,000 subscribers. We've basically got to more than double this count right now. I cannot do it alone, and even if everyone in here wasn't subscribed and you smashed that subscribe button, we wouldn't get there either, but it would push us in the right direction. Anyways, we are firm believers in setting goals and trying to reach them. So our goal for today, and I'll say this a few times throughout the stream, is to try to get this to 115.6. That is our goal for this live stream. We try to pick up 100 subscribers on every stream if we can. If we don't reach our goal, that's okay. We just keep going. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you're enjoying the broadcast so far. Let's take a quick look at some of the let's take a look at the brackets here for those of you who missed this earlier. So a quick look at the bracket. This is our first game today. It's going to be Iowa and Illinois. Iowa, the number 9 seed, the only one not inside the top 8 that is actually inside the top 8. Texas would have been the real Cinderella story had they beat Purdue, and it was really close. Purdue almost lost to Texas. Fact, but Texas ended up dropping the ball there at the end. Anyways, the result of that is that Iowa and Illinois are playing right now. After this game, Purdue and Arizona coming up immediately afterwards right here on this channel. Just be sure to check out my YouTube shelf, and you'll see that other game there waiting. You'll also see 2 other games. Tomorrow we'll kick off or tip off things with Tennessee and Michigan, and then UConn and Duke to finish out the Elite 8. That means our weekend of basketball is over. The Sweet 16s were on Thursday, Friday, Elite 8, Saturday, Sunday. Next week, April 4th on Saturday, we've got the Final Four. And then on Monday, 2 days after that, we'll have our national championship game. So this is what it looked like. We did the second round. We did the Sweet 16 Thursday, Friday, the Elite 8 today and tomorrow. Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, April 4th. And then April 6th will be the national championship game. Cool, cool, cool. Tight, tight, tight. Our commercial break is just about over. Our commercial break is just about over. Everything seems situated here. Not one single assist from the Illinois side of things, which is actually a very interesting stat right there. And only 1 assist. Not a single assist is even crazier than just the one, because we've got 3 assists from the starters or from whoever's on the court right now. Oh, one more thing. Those of you who are wondering, is so-and-so playing? Who's on the court right now? It's literally spelled out right here for you guys. So, Stojakovic, spin move and a shot at the rim. Stojakovic gets the shot to go. Illinois, 13. Iowa, 15. Iowa up by just 2. Looks like Andrei Stojakovic with 6 points already. He's knocked down 100% of his shots here. Looks like Iowa with the basketball. Spin move here from Sturtz. Sturtz, a bounce pass to the straightaway. The drive from Howard. Howard gets slowed down this time by Hummerkaus. Hummerkaus in his face. It goes back again to the three-point line. Here is Sturtz. Sturtz will pull up and shoot from inside the free throw line. And Sturtz, a fadeaway jump shot. It is now 17-13. Don't know what I'm doing with the scoreboard here. Please stand by. It is 17-13. Illinois down by 4. Illinois with the basketball. Ball above his head. Hummerkaus throws it away. Bad pass here. He was looking for Ivisic. And it sails out of bounds through the baseline. Iowa basketball. Iowa didn't even force that turnover. Illinois forced it on themselves. It goes back the other way, and Iowa up by 4 will take possession. 10:41 here left to play in the first half. Almost poked away this time. Sturtz pulls up, kicks out, 3-point shot this time. It's Tate Sage. It's good. Count it. Tate Sage buries a triple. Corner 3 right now for Sage. It is 20-13. 20-13. Illinois down by 7. Still, no need to panic yet. A lot of basketball left right now. Stojakovic looking for a move. Reach and foul right there against Tate Sage. It stops the clock with 10:08. It adds another foul. It adds another foul to Iowa, inching them closer to the bonus here. Leading the way already, Sturts with 10 points. Stojakovic with 6. Mirkovic a handful of rebounds. Illinois looking for a few more. There's the inbound to Wagler. Wagler using a screen. Wagler kicks it to the screen man. It's Mirkovic back and forth between Mirkovic and Wagler. Spin move for Wagler. Wagler drives. He passes inside. It's going to go down as a bit of an alley-oop. They're fighting and saying that that's an offensive interference. They're not going to say it is. Tomislav Ivisic gets the shot to go. So Ivisic gets the shot for Illinois. It is now 20-15. Adding points where they don't belong. The score is 20-15 right now. Iowa, bottom of the screen right now to the straightaway. Sharp passing here from the Iowa side. Fakes it, shoots it. That's going to be offline right there from Sturts. It's a rebound by Mirkovic. Mirkovic, a good pull down there. So David Mirkovic with another defensive rebound. Ball in the hands of Mirkovic. He looks to Wagler. Wagler at the three-point line. He's at the March Madness logo here. The logo three. Bang! The logo three is good. It's 20-18. Okay. 9 minutes left to play in the first. Trading buckets right now. This basketball is all over the place here. Iowa going back to their sharp ball movement. Going back to the sharp passing here. There's Cale Combs. Combs inside. Looks like Banks spinning around. Last touched by the officials are saying Iowa basketball. So let's watch it one more time. I mean, that's still on the rim. That's definitely offensive interference. That would have been goaltending. That's offensive interference. They should have pulled that back for Illinois. It's definitely interference when it shouldn't have been. Folks, I should have stopped my clock. We have a dead ball right now, so I'm going to add a little bit of time. You'll see that change on the clock above my head. We've added a little bit of time. Here is the inbound pass right now. Sturts at the wing. Sharp pass inside under the rim. Shot goes up. It's going to be a foul. The shot's no good. A foul under the rim. It's a foul on Tomislav Ivisic. Looks like Tavian Banks goes to the free throw line for 2 shots. 2 shots. It was a shooting foul, so. Shooting foul here. Let's take a look at our chat. Since we still got this going on. Some of y'all saying easy for you to say. Looks like that first free throw there for Tavian Banks is good. So Banks knocks down the first. Now this man normally averages 9.3 points per game. 50% field goal shooter. So pretty good from anywhere on the floor. Second free throw now is also good for Iowa. The score is 22-18. 22-18. Donnie Davis saying, let's go Iowa. Let's go Donnie Davis. What's going on, man? This chat is for IA on the poll. This chat is for Iowa on the poll. All right, chat, let's do this thing. Pass to the left-hand side. Working his way in the post. It's stripped away. Iowa gets the steal. Oh, my goodness. It's stolen right back by Illinois. So Illinois gets the basketball back after losing it. Scary situation there when you're down by 4. Going left, going right. Wagner. They like to go back and forth here, Wagner and Mirkovic. Wagner's at the straightaway. He spins around. He will fight and bully his way in and gets the shot to go. What a bucket from Mirkovic. Wow, that was a very impressive bucket by Mirkovic. A foul here, guys. Blocking foul in open court, open space. That's a foul on Kylan Boswell. Boswell commits a foul with 7:43 here left to go, and it looks like we're going to cut to an official TV timeout once again. So TV timeout. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Football Nation. Hope y'all are having fun right now. It is a close game, just a 2-point game. The score is above my head. It is 22-20. Let's take a look at some of these stats. Actually, let's take a look at some of these chats, guys. It's Saturday today. How's everybody doing? Looking for some of the newbies here today. If you are new, drop 5 emojis. We normally do this in the second half for basketball, but something tells me we got a lot of new people in this chat today. Any 5 emojis you want, man. If you want to drop peaches and eggplants, you can. That's fine with me, dude. I don't even care. I'm just looking for emojis right now to find out who is out here. Let's see. Looks like Yo Nash. What's up, man? Dime saying, what's up, brother? Robert Zamora, hello. Metabound Strategies. I see you, Metabound Strategies. Silverstone Jewelers. Hello, Silverstone Jewelers. Damian Pendergraft. Hello. Clutch. What's up, dude? Keep your head down, says Mr. Mojo. MDV Big Daddy says hello. What up, Big Daddy? Shout out to Brandon Walker. Oh, yes, it's cozy, says Courtney. IL Fibs setup. Let's go. IL Fibs setup. Madison is in the chat. The Jimmer Fred. The Jimmer Fredette. Did I say that right? The Jimmer Fredette. What's up, Jim? How you doing, Big Jim? We got Cody in the chat. What up, Cody? Let's go. I lost the streak checking in. Brandon Walker, I know you've been here before, but good to have you back, sir. We've got Eric in the house. Eric, thank you for checking in. Peja and Kobe used to get it, says Brando Stojakovic, man. Stojakovic, big time. Big Tim Cody. Hello, Tim Cody. I'm new, homie, says Dime. What up, Dime? Wildcats fan says hello. Yo Nash, New God Flow says hi. Richard Hansen says hello. Megan Miller, what up, Megan Miller? Rock and roll, Megan. Tony Golf, I see you. Go Illy, says MDV. Poli-Sci Professor EJD, hello. The Butterbean, what's up, man? Isaac says LOL. LOL. Feels like a trap, says RIP. RIP. Jason Windsor also in here. All right, guys, so that's just my way of trying to reach out to y'all. I know y'all are on the other sides, probably living your best lives right now, either hanging out on the couch. Some of y'all might be at work. Some of y'all could be driving cross country. Whatever your reason is, whatever it is you're doing, man, you could be doing chores, working on your car, building your new tool shed in the backyard, whatever it is you're doing. Thank you guys for giving me some of your time, and thank you for allowing me to be the gap stop, I should say, allowing me to be the gap stop between you getting the actual game content and something else that's just good enough. We're trying to just be good enough. Actually, I don't want to be good enough. I want to be the best YouTuber out here on the platform, and we're going to keep going towards that. Commercial break is over. Let's get locked back in, guys. This was, again, another TV timeout. This had nothing to do with the coaches saying we need to stop this game. This is just the NCAA trying to get their advertisers space and making them happy. Anyways, that being said, we're here. Shelby says, I'm new. Valhalla sent me. Rock and roll, Shelby. Hey, you tell Jeff what's up. You tell Jeff I said hello. Rock and roll, man. I'm glad that we're getting our community going and that we're mixing up the pot, man. He's taking care of regular season baseball. If anybody wants to watch regular season baseball, yeah, man. I love Valhalla, man. He's a cool guy. Cool guy. Love talking to him. Love hanging out. I like hanging out in that chat room with his community. So, Big Illinois, says Lucius. All right, guys. I'm going to step away from the chat. 7:43 here left to go. Wondering if they're having some sort of technical difficulties waiting for the game here to get started. Looks like they are going back to, I guess, an extended commercial break. Let me take a look at something here. I don't see anything that says a secondary timeout. But the TV timeout, and we're back to another break here, so give us just a moment. I don't need to just sit here and stall for time. I got things we could talk about. And we do need to update these standings. There were a few games that were played yesterday. Overall, right now, I don't think anyone has dropped out of this 7 to 10 range. Right now, the season is almost over. This is a pretty good indicator of what everything is at. What's going on here? There are like 10 dudes in suits standing on the court, just like standing around the court right now. There's literally like 10 guys in suits standing here on the court at every edge of the court. I don't know what's going on right now. Oh, I wonder if they're having another speaker issue like they had. Oh, they had this same issue in Detroit at the Caesars, at the Little Caesars Arena. Curtis, a $2 super chat. Let's see. Let's go take a look at the. Let's go take a look at this. Go Illinois, says Curtis. So there are kids plugging their ears right now. We've got the horns going off right here, and there needs to be a horn expert. So we are getting a game delay right now, guys. There is a game delay currently happening. The clock has stopped with 7:43 left to play in the first half. A game delay due to a malfunctioning horn that literally has people in the stadium plugging their ears. How does this happen in these giant stadiums? Like, this is in Houston. How are you having issues right now? Just absolutely bananas to me. All right, guys, let's take a look at this again. Some of y'all who didn't get a chance to see these graphics earlier, let's bust them out one more time, I suppose, while we are in the middle of this delay. The delay, again, due to a technical difficulty on the court right now. There is a horn issue. The horn is just blaring. But taking a look at this, guys, on March 11th in the Big Ten tournament, Iowa played Maryland. They got the win 75-64. Then, next round of the Big Ten tournament, Iowa and Ohio State. Iowa lost that game by just 3. Horn is still going right now. Clemson, first round against Iowa. Iowa-Clemson, first round of 64 right now. Iowa got the win 67-61. Then March 22nd versus Florida. Very close game, guys. This is the team that just won, right? Last year we had Florida Gators as the national champions, and Florida lost to Iowa. Iowa got the win over the Florida Gators. That gave them a full of energy, if you know what I'm saying. They definitely had one, and they came in and beat the brakes off Nebraska. I can't say beat the brakes off of them, but outscored them by 6. So Iowa has been on a roll. They are up by 2 right now. They rolled out the basketballs right now for Illinois to keep the guys shooting and practicing, so the guys are just doing a shoot-around in the sound. The horns are blaring. The guys are practicing. Everyone who's on the court, there's just a shoot-around now for both sides. This game has literally stalled out due to the technical difficulties here. So don't know how long this is going to take. The last time this happened, it took like 10, 15 minutes for them to figure out the clock. That being said, let's turn our attention over here to the Illinois side of thing. Interestingly enough, it wasn't on the 11th. It was on March 8th. Illinois played Maryland. So they played Maryland, and looks like the score there was 78-72, a win for Illinois. In the Big Ten tournament, guys, Wisconsin beat Illinois. It was 91-88 in that one. Then we start March Madness. Round of 64, Pennsylvania lost big time. They lost by 35. That would have busted out the pump cam. March 21st versus VCU. Illinois got the win 76-55. And that game against Houston, I was actually thinking that Houston was going to win this game. Houston showed up very flat. We were actually covering another game. I watched the highlights. Houston just didn't have it, and they didn't get the stops that they normally do. I mean, they did hold Illinois to just 65 points, but they were only able to produce 50, and that's good for the Illinois defensive side. Also gives them a bunch of energy and a bunch of confidence coming into this game. Weather Hunter says, yo, what up, Weather Hunter? Number 15, that bulb, saying Bella. Horngate number 2, says Jay Wilk. Yeah, dude, Horngate for sure. Hey, Detroit, we need your tech support right now. Yeah, basically. Game is stalled out because of the horn delay. That's crazy, dude. That's honestly crazy that this is happening right now. Go Hawks, never give up, says hello. Marva Merriman says this is ridiculous. Freimeister says that's so funny. Is there a horn expert in the building? I think the horn got fixed and the crowd jumped up in a roar. We might be getting back to this sooner rather than later. Creighton versus Xavier back in the day. The lights went out. Yeah, you remember the Super Bowl? They're literally resetting the entire scoreboard now at the Toyota Center. At least the horn stopped. At least the horn stopped, but KC is in the house. It's off now, says Doan. Just got birdie. Go Hawks, my alma matters. My alma matters. My alma mater. I got you, though, Barb. I got you for sure, Barb. Thanks for checking in. All right, they're literally running suicide drills on the court right now. Iowa's trying to stay warm. Illinois also trying to stay warm. They've cleared out the entire bench. Both teams just doing their thing, man. Both teams just trying to stay with it. Y'all remember that Super Bowl game? It was the 49ers. The 49ers and the Ravens, where Beyonce shut down, just basically crashed the entire arena. There was a 45-minute delay, and then the Baltimore Ravens were able to come back against the San Francisco 49ers and win. I wonder how this is going to affect these two teams. Weather Hunter saying, go Illinois. Let's go, Weather Hunter. 99-cent super chat from our friend Roy Williams. Angry, I see you, Roy Williams. Iowa's coach is on the court. WTF. Everyone's on the court right now, man. There's nothing else going on here, Mr. Huskers. Iowa's coach is on the court. Everyone's on the court. Both teams have 14 players on the court right now. Number 15, enough said. Are you saying Jake Davis there, Bala? Are you saying Jake Davis or are you saying Brendan Housen? Harbaugh Bowl was someone screwing with the electricity. Boilermakers, Boilermakers, Boilermakers. We will be covering the Boilermakers after this game. We will be covering the Boilermakers after this game. All right, guys, why don't we take a look at this right now? What's the score, asks Barb. The score is 22-20 here, Barb. The score is 22-20. We are still in the middle of this delay here. 22-20. The score is above my head. By the way, if this Iowa score might help you guys out a little bit here. We add a little bit of tone to it. Easier to read. Let's actually just go full black. There we go. That should make it easier to read, right? We can go black probably for both. I think I preferred that one white. Go black and white. That's cool. Cool with me? I think that's cool. We're good. All good. Hakuna Matata. Thanks, Ball. Appreciate that. Folks, commercial break. Looks like it's over. Looks like we're back. Commercial break is over. Looks like we're back. All right. Inbounding the ball right now, it is the Iowa Hawkeyes to inbound right now. Give a shout out to number 15, says Bala. Shout out to Jake Davis. Is that what we're saying? All right, folks. The clock has started once again. Let's get this going. Iowa with the basketball. Behind the back and working his way around the horn here, it's Sturts. Sturts going to use a screen here. Looks like Banks delivers a beautiful screen, and that's a layup off the right side of the glass. Iowa up 24-20. 7 minutes and 23 seconds left to play in the first half of this one. Looks like Kylan Boswell. Boswell sees a lane. He will go up. It's swatted away. That'll go down as a block here for Iowa. They get the basketball back. Iowa gets a block and forces a turnover. Sharp passing at the perimeter right now. Folgueras goes to the right. It's Sturts with it. Brendan Sturts back to Folgueras. Folgueras will drive. No look pass. More sharp passing here. Sturts to the corner. Back to Sturts. Pump fake at the three. Got a man on skates. Lets it rip and buries the triple again. Sturts up to 15 points with 6:45 left to play in the first. Sturts is on fire, and this game not even at halftime yet. The rest of the team has just 12. Sturts with 15, the rest of the entire team with 12. Here's a spin move, fighting his way in and getting the points in the paint right here. Illinois able to drop a shot. That shot was Keaton Wagler. So Wagler gets a shot to go. He's up to 9 right now. Sturts to Folgueras. Sturts with it again. Screen, Folgueras, Sturts, Folgueras. Wide open at the straightaway. Folgueras shoots. No good. Rebound, Mirkovic. So Mirkovic gets the defensive board. Clock is ticking, 6 left to play. Stojakovic at the bottom of the screen. He doesn't have the ball right now, but just so you know, here's a Keaton Wagner shot. Wagner shoots. It's no good. It goes off the leg, I believe. Yeah, it's going to be a turnover here. So it's Iowa ball trying to go up for the rebound. Can't pull it down. Kylan Boswell accidentally pushes that through the baseline. It's a turnover here. Iowa basketball. Iowa ball. Sturts inbounds. A little back and forth here. So, Iowa Sturts with the ball in one hand. He's directing traffic, doing his thing. Sturts at the wing, bounce inside, kicks it to the three. Here's the move from Forgetas. And that is going to be a blocked shot. Mirkovic gets a blocked shot right now. Mirkovic comes up with a block. 5 minutes and 24 seconds. It's Illinois basketball in the post. Almost losing it here. Again, almost losing it. Stojakovic happens to find the ball and puts it up and in. Stojakovic with another. There's Peja, zoomed in on Peja Stojakovic. Crazy to see the gray hair now. I remember being a kid watching Peja Stojakovic ball out, man. 5 minutes left to play in the first. Illinois on defense. A pump fake at the three-point line. Folgueras to Sturts. Sturts bounces this to the baseline. Sturts with it again. Shot clock down to 3. Got to pull the trigger. Back iron, no good. It's a rebound for Illinois. Down by 3. Kylan Boswell after getting the board. Boswell to Ivisic. There is Wagler. Ivisic. Back again here to Stojakovic. Spin move. Stojakovic loses it. It's stolen. Iowa transition. Tries to fast break. It's stolen back the other way. Too much speed on the fast break. That need for speed is real, but you got to be able to control it. A wide open transition three. It's no good. It's a missed shot from Keaton Wagler. It goes out of bounds. Looks like it's last touched by Iowa, and it's Iowa. It's actually Illinois basketball. Illinois ball. Spurs ball. Mr. Mojo says nothing really matters. And nothing else matters. Is this real life or is this just fantasy? Call it in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see that Illinois has the ball. There's a whistle coming in, 4:01 left to go, and we are just we are William Shatnering Queen right now. I'm just a poor boy. Nobody loves me. All right. 4:01 here left to go. It looks like the ball has gone dead. So dead ball right here. There seems to have been a foul right now. We've got fouls for the Iowa side. Sage has 2 fouls. Manyao has a foul. Looks like Combs has a foul. Combs just hit the bench right now. Looks like Illinois is in the bonus here, by the way. So Illinois in the bonus. We're actually going to put these bonuses, let's put them in white today. Let's go with white. So Illinois is in the bonus right now. Shooting should be a 1-and-1. First free throw is good. So Illinois knocks down the first right now. It's Wagler at the line. Wagler knocks down the first. 27-25. Illinois down by 2. I don't even know what's going on here, country, but I think I can deduce what you're going after right there. Appreciate that for letting the world know, country. Second free throw is good. It is 27-26. 4 minutes here left to play. Ball in the hands of Iowa. Iowa up by just 1, clinging on to what was a 10-point lead. Now just a 1-point lead for the Hawkeyes. Tate Sage moving the ball around right now. Manyao kicks it, and here's a Sturts triple. It goes over the back of the backboard, hits the shot clock, goes out of bounds, and it's Illinois basketball. Looks like an official TV timeout, folks. Again, after the dead ball here, 3 minutes and 39 seconds left to play in the first half of this one. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mario. You're watching Football Nation. I hope you are enjoying today's broadcast. A quick commercial break. I can't imagine that they're going to take too long, considering that they took forever during that dead horn, or during that horn that was going off earlier. There's the score. and the tickers and the scrollers at the bottom of the screen. Are you a fan of either team, asks VFL. No, I'm not. I'm doing this as impartially as I possibly can. And, the team that I was rooting for was the Texas Longhorns. They were a long shot from the beginning. But, we lost to Purdue. So I'm low-key rooting for Arizona tonight. Just kidding. May the best team win. Let's see. Get the troll off the court, says TJ. Uh-oh. Should have packed a lunch, says Doan. How dare you at Mr. Mojo? What did I miss? Time for our Illini to pluck some feathers. Orlando Lay back in the chat saying, let's go Iowa. You want money? Arizona Wildcats and Arizona Diamondbacks will lose parlay. They will both lose. Both Arizona teams will lose. I will parlay that, says Orlando. Thank you, Orpheus. Thank you very much. The Butterbean saying Illinois equals one of two states that are trying to break away from itself. Texas did great, says Angel Burnett. They did that. They put up a fight, dude. They put up a fight. What about that Duke game last night, asks Ryan Jones. That was a good game last night. Duke and St. John's went head-to-head yesterday. Duke got the win. St. John's put up a fight. Michigan and UConn, that was also a sick game last night. Michigan, UConn got the win there. So the next game that we're going to be covering, guys, Iowa and Illinois. The winner of this one will advance to the Final Four. The loser goes home. Purdue and Arizona tonight. Winner of this game goes on to the Final Four. Loser goes home. Same is true for the two games happening tomorrow, Tennessee and Michigan, UConn and Duke. It's going to be fun. Bumping heads right there. It's going to be a fun matchup. I tell you what. Commercial break is over. Like I said, this wasn't going to be a long one. We've cut back. I have 1,000 on Iowa, says Junior J. Madness says, hit the sea lion dance. What's that? You've got me on the hook, bro. Reel me in. What is the sea lion dance? He says, hit the sea. Does that have to be like arf arf? Is that? Don't sea lions bark? Isn't that what they say? I was low-key a Texas fan too, says RIP. Looks like VFL says first time watching this channel. VFL, welcome back, sir. Or welcome in, I should say. Not welcome back. Welcome for your first time. All right, guys, let's keep going. 3:39 left to go. I'm going to step away from the chat once again, guys. Stepping away from the chat, I cannot see the chats coming in. I'm focusing on calling this game. Illinois with the basketball. They're bringing it up court. So Illinois working their way this way right now. Illinois with possession. Ball in the hands right now of Wagler. Wagler goes to the left. He's at the bottom of the paint. He'll shoot. It's no good. The putback also going to miss. It's a rebound by Tate Sage. And Iowa gets the board. So Iowa comes up with the rebound. Let's go ahead and move this down right now. Working around the perimeter, it's Sturts. Sturts just always seems to find the ball going back his way. He'll give it up, and they'll hot potato it right back to him. His team clearly trusts him. Step back triple. This time it's Tate Sage. Bang! Tate Sage buries a three. 2:49 here left to play. We start the clock. 2:49, Iowa 30, Illinois 26. Keaton Wagler looks left, looks right, takes his time before passing that basketball. Protecting the rock is the most important thing right now. Empty possessions will not work for this Illinois team, and he gets rejected. Oh my goodness, what a block, Cooper Koch. Oh my goodness, on a switch right there. He wasn't even the man who was supposed to be guarding him. Cooper Koch just said, plop. What a block. 2:25 left to go in the first. It's out of bounds. It is still Illinois basketball, but Iowa with a nasty, filthy, disrespectful block. There's the inbound pass. Stojakovic brought down to the ground. The whistle comes in quickly. Stojakovic pushed down by Sturts, so Stojakovic will go to the free throw line as we are in the bonus. These should be 1-and-1s. Definitely a foul on Sturts for sure. Sturts, though, 15 points already. Stojakovic at the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1s. First free throw, for Andrei Stojakovic is good. 27-30 is the score. Illinois down by 3. Iowa still ahead. They've been leading for the majority of this game, if not the entire game. I think they've been leading the entire game so far. Second free throw is also there. So 2 free throws are good. 30-28 right now. On the court for Illinois, Wagler, Stojakovic, Ivisic, Mirkovic, and Boswell. On the court for Iowa, Sturts, Sage, Manyao, Koch, and Howard. Here is Sturts. Sturts looks left, finds Sage. Sage back to Sturts. Sturts goes to the right now. Here's the move, and it goes out of bounds. A bad pass right here. Sage will throw this thing away. So 2:08 left to play. It's a turnover, and Illinois can tie things up with this possession. By the way, if we're looking at just turnovers alone, both teams have committed exactly 6 turnovers right now. To the left-hand side, Isaiah Howard, on the left-hand side right now, Wagler at the three-point line, a pump fake. He'll spin. He's double-teamed here. Has to clear it to the three-point line. Almost stolen by Sturts. Pulls up and shoots. Wagler, no good. The putback also no good from Mirkovic. It's a hard-fought rebound, and Tate Sage gets the board. Sage gets the board. Sturts with it now. Sturts is eye-to-eye with Mirkovic. He's actually working against Stojakovic. About a minute and a half left to play in the first. Ball movement. At the three-point line, behind the back, no-look pass, feeds inside the entry pass, kicks it out. The clear-out pass is out of bounds. Another bad offensive pass here for Iowa. Another unnecessary turnover. It is Illinois basketball. Illinois ball. Can Illinois tie this up before halftime? They've been down the entirety of this game. 1:13 on the clock here. Bringing the ball up court is Kylan Boswell. Boswell behind the back. Getting a little mixed up there with Mirkovic. Mirkovic in his working space. Boswell still with it. Looks to the left. Wide open triple. In and out. Robbed right there. Looks like Tomislav Ivisic will miss that three-point shot. Basketball goes out of bounds. Looks like it is last touched by, I think it's staying on this side of the court, guys. It looks like it might have been last touched by Iowa. Let's double check, though. 56 seconds here left to play in the first. It is actually last touched by Iowa, so it is Illinois basketball. They put 20 seconds on the shot clock for Illinois. There's the inbound pass. Mirkovic, ball above his head, just kind of hanging on to it up here. Mirkovic will bounce this one out to the side. It's Wagler. Wagler to Mirkovic. Mirkovic, a pump fake, gets a man off his feet. Will lay this one up and not in off the left side of the rim. It's a missed shot for Illinois. Iowa comes back, tries to transition. It's almost stolen the other way. Iowa still has possession. There's an entry feed, an easy layup there by Cam Manyao. Manyao gets the shot. Timeout is called with 29 seconds here left to play in the first. 29.4 to be exact, and this time it is an Iowa timeout. Iowa actually calling the timeout. This is not a TV timeout. They're going to take advantage of it and do their thing. But we are at a commercial break. Cool. Tight. I'm going to go make a caprese salad now. That sounds good. Ha-ha, says Mr. Mojo. Stop talking about wings. I'll end up trying to buy some at halftime, says Jay Wilk. Hey, if you do buy wings, Wingstop, hot lemon. Hot lemon. It's hot and lemon pepper mixed together. You won't regret it. Do hot lemon, Korean barbecue, wings wet, fries crispy. That's the order. That's the play. You can choose to run it if you want to. But Coach Madden at the Wingstop, I'm telling you right now, I'm Coach Madden when it comes to Wingstop orders. That is the play. Anyways. How are you guys doing? 29 seconds left to go. For those of you who are new on this channel, guys, don't go anywhere during halftime. During halftime, we've got a halftime trivia quiz. You hear the music change? Oh, yeah. We got some funky stuff happening at halftime. I want you guys to stick around. We're going to ask you guys a couple of trivia questions about these two teams right here, but I'm not going to let y'all see just yet. We're going to have some fun during the halftime break. Whoa, that sounds fire, says Isaac McPherson. Oh, yeah, bro. I'm telling you, hot lemon, Korean barbecue. You do 5 of one, 5 of the other. Wings wet, fries crispy. Boom. Let's see. Not a huge basketball fan, says Isabel, but I enjoy watching the channel. I appreciate you being here, Isabel. Seriously, it's awesome. Pizza for me, says Eric. Nords don't like spicy. I might break the chat right now. I'm going to start a fight with you guys right here. Drums or flats? That's the real question. Drums or flats? Luckily for me, my wife likes the flats. I'm all about the drums. I take drums 10 times out of 10. I always feel like it's got more meat to it. But what do you guys think in the chat? Drums or flats? Flats, says Angel. Depends. Jacob says drums. Bala says bone out. Giggity? Drums for real. Drums for the win. Abigail says boneless. Flats all day, says Eric. Both of them, says Robert. I'm an equal opportunity wing eater. Fair enough. Whoever's buying, says Reggio, cool with it. All right. Commercial break is over. Let's get serious. It is a 4-point game right now here in Houston. Illinois, Iowa, fighting for the first spot in the Final Four. Illinois about to inbound. They are down by 4 with 29 seconds left to play in the first half. The shot clock will be turned off for this inbound pass. There is the inbound pass, and they got to get it across that half-court line quickly here. They can't stay too long in the backcourt. There we go. So Illinois is in the front court now. That was about 10 seconds, by the way, so that was very close to almost getting the violation. Ball in the hands right now of Wagler. Wagler, game clock down to 5. Wagler at the three-point line, a spin move. He goes back. He's in trouble. Fadeaway shot stops the clock with 1.5. The officials are going to call this a travel right now, and I think it's the right call. He's over here pirouetting on one foot. Wagler going left and right, trying to do all kinds of stuff. Doing too much. 1.5 left to go. I'm sure all of his teammates are like, dude, are you serious? All of his teammates are like, seriously, bro? I told you I was open. 1.5 left to go in the first half. We're going to see one final half-court shot here. There's the half-court buzzer beater. It's off the top of the backboard. No good. So that takes us to halftime. Let's reset this. We'll put 20 minutes on the clock. Yes, halftime takes 20 minutes. We are going to start the clock. We're also going to put this in halftime so there is no confusion. And it's time for our trivia quiz. Are y'all ready for this? Let's do it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our trivia quiz. I'm going to ask you a series of questions. It is seriously super easy. We're going to start with a couple of layups and work our way up to a little more difficult questions. We'll start with question number 1 here. Question number 1. What is the name of the Iowa Hawkeyes mascot? Is it Henry? Is it Howard? Or is it Herky? What is the name of Iowa's mascot? A, B, or C? This is a real question, by the way. They actually have one right now. Chris says Herky. Beth says Herky. Henry says Jerky. Mojo says Herky. I think everyone going in with Herky right now. The answer is Herky. Good job, guys. Herky the Hawk is his name, wearing that 00. Don't know. I've never seen a bird with teeth. I don't think that exists in nature, but neither does a 9 seed in the top 8, so we're going to let that slide. Let's go to question number 2. Question number 2. Where is the University of Illinois located? Is it Champaign, Illinois? Is it Chicago, Illinois? Or is it Aurora, Illinois? Where is the University of Illinois located? A, B, or C? Again, easy, just a layup right there. Finger roll, bro. Easy shot right now. Easy shot right now. Now, this is actually located in Champaign, Illinois. It is in the Twin Cities of Urbana and Champaign in East Central Illinois. But I will say this. Why did they misspell Champaign? That was, again, a slam dunk, a layup. What are you doing? Did they misspell it or am I misspelling it? Okay, question number 3. What conference are the Iowa Hawkeyes in? Y'all should know this. You've seen the graphic multiple times. Which conference are the Iowa Hawkeyes in? Is it the Big East? Is it the Big 10? Or is it the Big 12? Butler says Big 10, Big 10, Big 10. I see a lot of Big 10 checking in right now. I see one person with the letter A. I see someone with the letter C. Oh, that's Larry. Larry always gets a C. The answer is the Big 10. Good job, guys. Good job. Y'all are paying attention. Y'all know your stuff. This is a good crowd. By the way, I was laughing about it earlier that the Big 10 expanded and there are now like 15 teams in the Big 10, which makes me laugh. But again, it's just a game. Question number 4. How many times has Illinois made the Final Four? Is it 5? Is it 6? Or is it 7? How many times has Illinois made the Final Four? 5, 6, or 7 times? 5, 6, or 7. Wilk saying 5. Beth saying 5. Tony saying 2. Chris says 5. You know, there's a couple of y'all who I think might actually be 100% right now. 5 appearances, guys. 1949, 1951, 1952, 1989, and 2005. Those are Illinois' Final Four appearances. They're looking to make it 6 with a win here today. Looking to make it 6 with a win here today. All right, guys, we're going to step it up a little bit. Who holds the Iowa record for the most career points scored? Is it A, Keegan Murray? Is it B, Luka Garza? Or is it C, John Johnson? Who holds the Iowa record for the most points scored? A, B, or C? Benny saying Luka. Mr. Mojo says Murray. The answer is indeed Luka Garza, who plays for the Boston Celtics right now. 2,306 career points for Luka Garza as an Iowa Hawkeye. Shout out to Iowa. Shout out to the Boston Celtics. Question number 6, folks. We're halfway through here. Which of these active NBA guards played for the Fighting Illini? Is it Jamal Murray, De'Aaron Fox, or Brandon Podziemski? Which of these 3 players played for Illinois? Do you know? A, B, or C? Is it Jamal Murray, De'Aaron Fox, or Brandon Podziemski? Angel says Murray. We've got a mixed bag of answers here. The answer is Brandon Podziemski. Now, there is an actual disclaimer here that I feel like I have to say. He did start off with Illinois. He eventually transferred out to Santa Clara, but he did play for Illinois. There you go. Okay, so a bit of a trick question right there. That was a bit of a long shot. Let's go to question number 7. Which Iowa player leads the team in points, assists, and steals? You've heard me say the name 1,000 times today. You probably know who the answer is. Is it Tavian Banks, Alvaro Folgueras, or Bennett Sturtz? A, B, or C? You can't get this one wrong, guys. You've heard me say the name 1,000 times. 1,000 times. There you go. I think everyone is getting this one right. Good job, guys. I knew I could trust y'all on that one. It is Sturtz who leads the teams in points, assists, and steals. Doing great in the points side of things today, not so much on the assists or steals. That was a confidence booster, right? Easy question. Let's do something a little different right now. Let's move to question number 8. Question number 8, guys. Who is the University of Illinois' all-time leading point scorer? We're going to go back to all-time records here. Is it A, Deion Thomas? Is it B, Terrence Shannon Jr.? Or is it C, Kenny Battle? Who is the University of Illinois all-time leading point scorer? No penalties for wrong answers. Would be impressed if you knew this one off the top of your head, guys. Tough one here. The answer is Deion Thomas. He is the man, the myth, the legend for Illinois. Deion Thomas. A lot of y'all got this one right. A couple of you guys went with Kenny Battle. I put that one there, thinking that some of y'all might actually go for it. By the way, 2,129 points. 2 more to go, guys. Let's change this up a little bit. Which of these WNBA icons played for the Iowa Hawkeyes? Was it Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, or Brittany Griner? Which of these WNBA icons played for the Iowa Hawkeyes? Should be one that you know. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Is it Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, or Brittany Griner? Most of y'all got this right. Good job, guys. It is Caitlin Clark, who played for Iowa, challenged Steph Curry to a three-point shootout, almost beat Steph Curry in a three-point shootout. She's the real deal, man. Caitlin Clark, kudos to her and what she's done for the women's side of the sport. Question number 10, y'all. Final question. Which of these magazine moguls was a University of Illinois alumni? Was it Joseph Pulitzer, Rupert Murdoch, or Hugh Hefner? Which of these magazine moguls was a University of Illinois alumni? A, B, or C? Do you know? The answer is Hugh Hefner. Hugh Hefner did attend the University of Illinois and, of course, went on to create, let's call it one of the hottest magazines ever in Playboy magazine. May the man rest in peace. Anyways, the legend, Hugh. All right, guys. How did y'all do on that trivia quiz? If you didn't know, now you know. If you didn't know, now you know. Talk to me, guys. How did you do on this trivia quiz? Back in the day when you had to do that on magazine because the internet wasn't even a thing. What a guy. 7 out of 10, says Robert Zamora. Hugh Hefner and his Playboy bunny, says Melody. Looks like we've got 9 out of 10 right now. That's a good score right there. Got 6 out of 10, but I suck at basketball, says Isabel. He had good parties. They had foosball, says Steve. Beth, 9. Good job, Beth. Beth got 9 out of 10. Mr. Mojo, 8 out of 10. Jay Wilk, 9 out of 10. I saw a lot of you guys do really well on this trivia quiz. I might have to make it a little tougher here if that's the way. Courtney says I was craptastic. Okay, RJ saying he got 4. Okay. I refused your little game, says Roy Williams. That's okay, Roy. You don't have to play. We're here. We're just having fun. You're welcome to watch, just like we're watching the game right now. Almost aced it, says Living Like Larry. Nice. ISU fan in the chat. I played hoops with the former Hawkeyes Kevin Gamble and Ed Horton at Lanphier High School in Springfield, Illinois, says RIP. You know, I actually think we're going to Chicago this summer. I've got a brother who lives in Chicago, and we're going to go visit and, you know, just go spend some family time. Hey, Janet, my Saturday is going great. Folks, we're in the middle of halftime. I'm going to turn this down. Some of y'all might have even forgot. Y'all might have had so much fun that you forgot we were in the middle of a basketball game. Yeah, we were in the middle of a game, guys. This is halftime right now. If you learned something today, smash the like button. If you found that trivia quiz to be fun, smash the like button. We do it for every single game on this channel. Basketball and football right now. We're still trying to figure out how to squeeze that into baseball right there. Maybe during the 7th inning stretch. Don't quite know how to do that. We might just have some fun facts at the end of every inning moving forward for next season. Let's see. I love Football Nation, but I'm a bad loser, says Roy Williams. The wave at the Iowa Stadium is the best tradition in NCAA sports, says Scott Whitaker. Salim, what's going on, man? Is the game actually being broadcast on this channel? Salim, you're not going to find that here on the YouTube platform. You might find it on some pirated websites, sir, but you are listening to a color radio broadcast of this game. Most of the people who are watching this game do not have access to this right now, and so I'm kind of filling that gap in for everyone. That being said, there are a lot of people who are watching this game in tandem with me, which means they're watching the game on the TV and have me on the phone just for the community that we've built here. So, Salim, you are welcome to go check out all the other channels out there on YouTube. Hopefully, we see you back in this live stream. I'm hoping that you end up coming back, brother. Okay. Marva, what's up? Nick Anderson, Kenny Battle, Marcus Liberty, Kendall Gill, Lowell Hamilton, says Paul. Dropping some big names right there. Looks like Keisha covers. Keisha? Is that Keisha? I think it's Keisha. Keisha covers saying Garza is a center. That was news to me for show. Garza is a center. That was news to me for show, says Keisha. Was he a center in college? Was he a center? Or is he a center now? Let's see. Do you also announce NASCAR races? No, but I know a guy. YouTube channel TBS. YouTube TV channel TBS, says B-Bulls. That is correct. That's what I got it on right now. Looks like Zariah, Coachelle TV. Did I say that right? It's Zariah Rochelle. Zariah. What's up? Welcome in. D. Brown, says James. Expert color commentary with large side fun of humor. With a large side of fun humor, says Michael Mack. Thank you. Angie says, I remember that era. My dyslexia is killing me right now, guys. Okay, so enough about this. Let's talk about today's game. Let's take a look at today's game. So, Sturts, he's got 15 points on the day. Sturts with 15 points. He's got 2 rebounds as well. The bigger question is, how is 2 rebounds leading this team in rebounds right now? Is Iowa simply not crashing boards, or is everybody crashing the boards and everybody's got 1 or 2 rebounds? I think that's more of the case. Sturts has 2 boards, Sage has 2 boards, Koch has 2 boards, Menyao has a rebound, Banks has a rebound, everybody getting involved. Meanwhile, on the Illinois side of things, it's all Mirkovic all day, dude. Mirkovic with 7 rebounds right now. Ivasic, who's like 5 inches taller, has just 2 boards right now. Stojakovic has a rebound, but a couple of players on the court right now, a couple of starters who have not been able to crash the boards here. As far as assists go, I think the ball movement is looking better for sure on the Iowa side. You're watching them sharp chest pass left and right, and they are swinging it around pretty well. So cool to see Iowa's ball movement. Surprised to see that they've got the lead right now. I don't think Illinois is going to roll over and die or anything like that. Why don't we take a look at some of the halftime stats? Let's take a closer, more granular look at this. By the way, the screen right down below me here, guys, if you're watching on a TV screen, you've probably got no issues. This is probably the right size. But if you're on your phone, you can zoom in on your phone screens. You can turn your phone widescreen, right? Just set your phone to full screen and put it sideways there. There are different ways that you can consume this data right now, and I'm going to go ahead and read them to you with the 5 minutes we have left during this halftime. By the way, that's savage, Larry. Why would you bring that up? Poor Isabel. She probably thought that everyone forgot. Pepperidge Farm remembers. I love the inside jokes we have on this channel right now. He says, remember when Isabel dropped her metal water bottle down the stairs? That was funny. Isabel, do you remember that? She says, hey! That's fun. I'm glad y'all are here. That's funny. That's funny. That's a genuine smile on my face, dude. That's great. Okay, guys, taking a look right now. Sorry, for those of you who don't know us, we have a lot of inside jokes on this channel. Field goal percentage for both sides, guys. The Iowa Hawkeyes right now, 57% from the floor. 37% from the floor is Illinois. Big difference right there. The three-point shot is crazy right now. It is flying for Iowa. 50%. They've taken 12 shots. They've knocked down 6 of them from downtown. Meanwhile, Illinois has taken 8 shots from three-point land. They've made just 1. Free throw percentage, Iowa has taken 2 free throws. That's it. They have knocked them both down. Illinois has taken 9 free throws. Lots of chances at the free throw line for Iowa. Excuse me, for Illinois. Lots of free throws thrown for Illinois. 9 of them, 78% shooting, so not bad. Both teams with 7 turnovers. That is dead even right there. And rebounds, battle of the boards, clearly being won by the Illinois side of things. Take a look at this. 18 rebounds to 9. That does not necessarily translate. They're not mutually exclusive with scoring more points. As you can see, 32 points for Iowa, 28 points for Illinois. Percent lead right now. 96% of this game, there has been a lead for Iowa. The other 4%, it was a tie, and that was the first 2 minutes of the game where nobody scored. Largest lead of the day is 10 for Iowa. So big lead here today. Second half should be getting started in just a couple of minutes here. We are still in halftime. 15 months at First Down for Country Kisses, saying don't forget to like and subscribe. Shout out to all of our channel members here as well. Second half coming up in 2 minutes, guys. Before those 2 minutes, I want to say a shout out and a thank you one more time to our channel members. Shout out to Brandy, Courtney, Gary, Jeremy, JT, John, Little Miss, Mike G, Lorinda, Mr. Robert Zamora, Steve, T Fishes, Val. Thank y'all for your championship level support. We've got our touchdown channel level members down here as well. Mr. David Barnes, Deck Davis, Draggle Balboa, Ever Greg. We've got Hank, Jeremy, Lance, Living Like Larry, Marshall, Mary, Minimal Animal, Nina White, Norma Brown, Panda Shorts. I saw you in the chat earlier as well. Cuban Mario, Ray Zilla, Rhonda Mickelhenny. We got Send It, Son of a Knickknack, The Dusty Attic, and Unknown to You. Thank you, guys. Thank y'all so much. And not just these names on this list, y'all. The whole First Down squad right now, including Country, who's on this list, been here for 15 months supporting this channel. And a lot of you guys, man, a lot of familiar names that I see all the time. Helen Galloway. We've got Gray 59. The list is alphabetical. If you are a channel member and you have been a channel member for at least 90 days, your name is on this list. And I wanted to put this list up here today because I want you guys to know that I am still thinking about y'all. Thank you so much for your continued support. Everyone on this list, thank you guys. Okay. So, all of those formalities aside, we've still got basketball coming up. 40 seconds here left to go in this halftime break. Estimated it'll probably be somewhere in the minute and a half range right now. Tennessee and Michigan will be tomorrow. This next game coming up is Arizona and Purdue. Illinois versus Iowa. We're in the Elite Eight, baby. Let's do this thing. I'm ready for the second one, so talk to me, chat. Drop yellow if you are for Iowa, or black if you are for Iowa. Drop orange or blue if you are for Illinois. Let's find out. Where y'all at? Looking for yellow. Looking for black and yellow, black and yellow. Squid 10 Toes drops the black right now. Squid 10 Toes representing for Iowa. What up, man? Who else out here? Seth representing for Iowa. I see you. Bala representing on the orange side. What up, Bala? Tony says yellow. Steve says orange. What up, Steve? Damian goes with yellow. I got Scott with the orange. Brandon says black and yellow. Man, we're going back and forth. There you go. I've got the logos right here. Oh, I didn't even realize that the Iowa State logo was all funky like that. I keep saying Iowa State. That the Iowa logo was all funky like that. Freimeister saying Iowa all the way. Jeff says black. Josh says black. Orange right here. Looks like John goes with the orange and blue. The Butterbean going black. Man, we've got a split room right now. You know what's going to be easier? Let's go ahead and not ask who will win. We're going to ask who you guys are rooting for. I know it's a similar question, but it's different. Who are you rooting for? Who are you rooting for? Iowa? Illinois? Let's do it. Man, you guys came in strong with that one. A lot of y'all checked in to say your flex right now. Look at all these names that checked in. A lot of new names, a lot of new people right now. Once you go black, you can't go back, says Squid. Duke winning it all, says Bala. Elastic saying black. Lego fan saying black and yellow. T. Yeller says Van Kirk. This is cool. You know, this is what I love about doing college sports. This is what I love about doing what I do on this channel. building this community, man. Seeing all of you guys react and have passion for these games. The second half is underway, folks. Let's get it started. Illinois on defense. Here's Iowa shooting a three. Ugly shot from downtown right now. It's back in the hands of Illinois. Illinois with the basketball. Jab step to the left, looking to the right. We've got Wagler, I should say. A feed underneath. A shot will fly from Tomislav Ivicic, and that's a good bucket there for Illinois. It's a 2-point game now. Illinois not far behind. Not far behind right here. Looks like Manyao has it. He fakes it at the elbow. Goes backwards to Sturts. Sturts uses the Manyao screen. Passes to the straightaway. Driving, shooting, off the glass, no good. It's a miss from Tavian Banks. It's a rebound here from David Mirkovic. That's number 8 on the day for Mirkovic. He might get a double-double. Here's a pass to Kylan Boswell. Boswell at the bottom wing on your screen. Less than 19 here left to go. Back to the top with Wagler. Wagler back to Boswell. Boswell feeds inside. Off-ball rotation, off-ball movement. Mirkovic almost losing it right now. Here is the drive. Ivicic under the rim. Shot clock down to 1. He gets the shot and the foul. It's on and 1. The shot plus 1. Nice shot. Good effort by Tomislav Ivicic. It looked like they were going to come up empty on this possession. And you know what? I think I'm getting my names cross-wired here. By the way, the foul was on Cam Manyao. It's David Mirkovic, not Ivicic, who made that shot. So Mirkovic gets the shot and the foul. 32-32. Here comes the and 1 for the first lead of the day. Illinois finally gets it. First lead of the day for Illinois. It comes quickly here with 18:34 left to go in the first. The inbound pass might have just been stolen, poached away by Iowa. We stop the clock again. Here's the inbound pass. It is poked away. The officials are going to call that a foul, though. So it's going to be a foul against Kylan Boswell. Wow. They're saying not the way that they called this game tonight. There's no way that's a foul is what I'm hearing through my headset. 18 minutes and 34 seconds. It's not going to go down as a steal. It is a foul, apparently, on Kylan Boswell. Full court press defense from Illinois. Here's the inbound pass. Sturts with the ball. Sturts gets to the top of the screen. He's at that hash, the inbound pass hash. And a foul happening, it looks like inside the semicircle, inside the arc. He's pointing here at Keaton Wagler. So Wagler apparently created some sort of penalty here. He committed some sort of foul. And that's going to go against Illinois. Let's take a quick look at how many timeouts both teams have. Look like both teams have 3 timeouts remaining. There's the inbound pass. Iowa with the basketball, folks. Iowa with the basketball. At the March Madness logo, it's Sturts. Sturts looks left. He finds a man. It's Cale Combs. Back to Sturts. Sturts looks right. Pump fake here from Koch. Koch is now at the free throw line. Shot clock winding down. It's down to 1. Gotta shoot. It's good! What a bucket there! Holy smokes! Looks like Tavian Banks able to drill that one from the straightaway. 35-33. Kylan Boswell of Illinois with the basketball. Here's Mirkovic. Mirkovic is going to be fouled on his move. 17:45. It's a foul on Banks. The straightaway tray with the shot clock winding down. A buzzer beater shot. Woo! Those are the shots that you practice in the driveway when you're counting with your friends. 5, 4, 3, 2. Those are the ones that you play. Those are the ones that you dream of as a kid. Beautiful shot here. Here's the shot coming in from Illinois. That shot is no good. It's going to be a defensive rebound now. Rebound for the Iowa side. Swing pass here back to Bennett Sturts. Told you Illinois win. Spent $20K on Robin. Says Punjab Kings. Nice pass inside to Menyao. Menyao, though, didn't quite get the angle. Sturts double-teamed here behind the back pass. The straightaway tray again. This time, not nearly as close from Tavian Banks. So a missed shot from Tavian Banks right now. Thank you for that super, by the way. Whoa, says Doan. Sturts is transferring to Florida, says Ed Jean. Going to the right side right now. Isaiah Howard is on the court. Excuse me, I'm on the wrong side here. It's Keaton Wagler. Wagler goes to Boswell. Boswell passes this one over, and that's a three-point shot that flies. It's good for Illinois. Okay. Ivicic knocks down a big shot. Foul coming in, stops the clock with 16:35. And Ivicic, Tomislav Ivicic knocks down the three-point shot from 24 feet out. Just drilled it from a mile out, and we've got a one-point lead right now. Looks like the clock has stopped here. 16:35 left to go. Iowa has the ball, guys. So Iowa with possession. There's the inbound pass. We start the clock again. Iowa with it. Cale Combs going to slow down the pace right now. Iowa looking to kind of get reset here. They're down by one. They started with fast basketball. Here's a three-point shot. Count this one. Cooper Koch buries a three. Wide open. That was a good spacing kind of possession right there from the Iowa side. Here's Illinois with the basketball. Illinois. Spin move. Tries to shoot this one up off the glass. He gets the bucket and the foul. You have got to be kidding me. That barely touched the backboard. That was such a high-arching shot. How did you get that one to go? My gosh. A spin move and a Tony Parker-style layup. Left hand. Wow. Keaton Wagler flexing, saying and one to the bench. Has the right to flex after that shot. It's a shootout right now, says Gray 59. It is, man. The and one free throw is also good. It is 39-38. 39-38, Illinois up by just one. The Hawkeyes with possession right now. Biggest lead of the day is not much here for Illinois, just the one. The Iowa Hawkeyes led by as much as 10. Here is Sturts. Sturts to Menyao. Back to Sturts. Sturts at the three-point line. Off-balance shot from downtown. No good. Rebounded by Mirkovic. Mirkovic and Illinois stepping on the gas. Stojakovic goes in. Stojakovic will shoot. He will miss. Great defensive job there by Iowa. Iowa transition basketball. And no fast break buckets here. They're going to have to get set. That shot no good by Sturts. That shot rattles the rim. Rebound the other way for Illinois. So Sturts with another missed shot. Going left, going right. Wagler using a screen right now, trying to, almost going to lose it. He gets wrapped up. Are they calling a jump ball? I think they're saying it's going to be Illinois possession. Illinois possession, 5:01 here left to go. They're going to call it Illinois ball. I think he called timeout, maybe. No, they didn't. They're just going to give it here to Illinois. Anyways, we are going to a TV timeout. This was not called by either side, guys. 15 minutes left to play in the first game of the Elite Eight right here. Grizzlies saying, Iowa. Iowa, says Grizzly Adams. Blanchard. Orange possession, says Lawrence. It is Illinois basketball, guys. It is Illinois basketball. Vlogs, what's up, man? Joshua saying 15:01. Iowa and Purdue will win today, says True to Nature. All right, y'all. I think Illinois will nevertheless. I think Illinois will win. Nevertheless, we may have a barn burner in overtime, says Orlando Lay. Manchester, Iowa, says Van Kirk. Guys, gals, thanks for hanging out with me. We are still, yes, that is Peja Stojakovic's kid. Yes, Mike G, it is. We're still on a mission, guys. If y'all heard me say this earlier, that means that you've been with me for at least 45 minutes. But we are on a mission to try to get to 115.6 right now. We need 32 more subscribers to get to our goal. So if you are one of the 75% of people who watch this channel and have not subscribed, that's okay. But we want to try to have you join our team. We want you on the team, man. We want you as part of Football Nation. Subscribe if you have not done so yet. We're going to bring it up one more time right now, but if we can get one final push before we get to that 2-minute mark of the fourth quarter, I'll bring it up again later down the road. But if we can get that final push right now to get as close to that 115.6 as possible, we'll be set up for some success today. Okay. This old man, the old man can still take him, says Doan. Reading a few of these names right now. I'm from Illinois, but I'm rooting for Iowa, says Jack Attack. Freimeister, you heard the man saying, hit that bell. It feels so good. Oh, right. Who are you rooting for, asks B-Bowls. Grape juice back for more. Honestly, I'm rooting for a good game, man. Whoever wins, that's fine by me. My Longhorns are already out of it. UTSA never in it. So, you know, it is what it is. Yanks 0-0 in the second inning right now. Looks like Lulmo saying Iowa is winning this one. We'll see. Benny Siegel saying Iowa. Josh saying Illinois. No injuries right now. That is true. That's good news, too, by the way. Folks, this commercial break is almost over. I want to talk about the NBA, but I don't know that we're going to have time to do that just now. We can bring up some more of these stats, and we can hit this over the head 1,000 times. This Purdue-Arizona game is happening in San Jose, California after this. Here's hoping that that horn delay didn't ruin our pregame for the next one. We will be going live for the next game, guys, so if you like the style of play call, please stick around. It is 6:45 here Central Standard Time in San Antonio, Texas. The clock has started. We've got 15 minutes left to play. Going to the left, it's Wagler. Wagler kicks it to, that's a shot from downtown from Ivicic. It's no good. The second chance opportunity also no good. It goes out of bounds. Looks like it's last touched by Illinois, and it should be Iowa basketball. This is going to be a turnover, and it's going to be Iowa ball. Action Jackson. Lakers in the third spot right now. Let's go, says Action Jackson. Illinois basketball. Excuse me, I looked like it was Iowa ball. I spoke too soon. Backwards pass right now. Stojakovic at the three-point line. Stojakovic will drive. He does get dispossessed. It's stolen back by Iowa. Iowa coast to coast. There's a foul. And we get a trip to the free throw line. Looks like Howard going to the stripe to shoot 2 shots. 14 minutes and 30 seconds left to play. Shout out from Austin. Used to be a commentator for wrestling in San Antonio, and you're doing a great job. I swear I've seen you on the news, says Obvious Benson. Maybe on the morning announcements? I don't know, man. Definitely not the news in San Antonio. And if I was in the news, I'm hoping that it's for a good thing. 14:30 here left to play. The opening shot for Isaiah Howard at the free throw line is no good. It's a missed shot. So a missed shot. Unk is going to grab his chair. Second free throw is good right now. And the score is 39-39. All tied up right now. Iowa and Illinois going back and forth, trading buckets. There's a bounce pass to the right-hand side. Working around the horn. Looks like it's going to be a foul here. And Ivicic going to draw the foul. Koch commits the foul. Ivicic draws it. It's not going to be a shooting foul, so it will still be Illinois basketball. 14:18 left to go. Okay, bounce pass inside. Ivicic with it. He's posted up right now, trying to fight his way in. Ivicic will shoot and miss. Gets his own rebound and finishes the job. It's 41-39. Ivicic missed the first, got his own rebound, and knocks down the second. Iowa with it now. It's Howard. Howard to Sturtz. Sturtz behind the back. Almost a bad pass here. Tate Sage back to Sturtz. Sturtz going to use a screen right now. It's going to create a switch rotation. Fakes the side pass. Opens it up for a three. Wide open three ball missed. This goes out of bounds. Looks like it was last touched by Illinois. They're calling it Iowa basketball. Let's take a second look here. They're calling it Iowa basketball. Let's take a second look. 13-36. It's staying Iowa basketball. So both teams with 3 timeouts remaining. I'm going to move something here because my OCD is killing me. That's better. OCD definitely killing me on that one. Much better. Center myself out. Follow your shot, children, says Doan. Ball with Iowa. The ball has been inbounded. 13 minutes and 30 seconds left to play in this game. Iowa down by just 2. They had a 10-point lead earlier in here. A 3-point shot flies. It's good. Bang! Cooper Koch. Another one. Cooper Koch with a dagger of a shot, up by 1 right now. Iowa 42, Illinois 41. 6 lead changes so far in this one, 3 ties in this game. There's the pass. Nice shot by Mirkovic under the rim. Easy routine layup. Illinois up by 1. Make it 9 lead changes. Am I mathing right? Iowa and Illinois trading haymakers, going back and forth. Right side goes Sturts. Sturts can't get around Stojakovic. Sturts will shoot, and Stojakovic commits the foul. So Sturts goes to the free throw line for 2 shots. 2 shots coming up for Team Iowa. The score is 42-43. Iowa down by 1. Stojakovic in his face. Could potentially be a good foul if he misses one of these 2 free throws. First free throw coming up for Iowa. All right, 42-43. First free throw bounces on the rim. It is good for Iowa. It's 43-43. That looked like theater, said Doan. Going to be 17 lead changes by the end of this one, says Doan. All right, y'all. 12:42 left to go. Second free throw, also good. Intense game right now here in Houston. Iowa up by 1. It's another lead change yet again. 12 minutes and 30 seconds on the board. Here is Keaton Wagler. Wagler to Boswell. Boswell, Wagler, feed inside, under the rim. There's the shot. No good by Mirkovic. He is fouled. He goes to the free throw line for 2 shots. So Mirkovic is fouled. The foul is against Tate Sage. Are they going to call this a shooting foul, or are they calling this? It's a shot before the foul, so the official waved off the shot. So we get an inbound pass for Illinois. There's the inbound pass. Mirkovic at the 3-point line, kicks it out. Ball movement, moving around. With it is Wagler. Wagler is downtown right now. A spin move, steps back to the 3-point line. Bang! It's good! Nice shot there by Wagler. 46-44. Iowa. Another lead change yet again. Another lead change. That's 9 lead changes in the last 6 minutes here, guys. That is just in the last 6 minutes. Here's the shot from inside the paint. Sturts gets it to fall. The 2-point bucket ties it back up. It's 46-46. Still going back and forth, left and right here. Wagler trying to get some separation. Here comes a pick for him. It's going to be a screen from Jake Davis. Wagler shoots the 3 again. Off the back of the rim. A lot of contact here. The officials pointing, saying this is Iowa basketball. 11:23. It's going to be a foul. Looks like a big foul. I'm wondering who was that Wagler who created the foul? Here's the shot again. So Wagler shoots, and he tripped a player right now. I don't think he did that on purpose, but he fell backwards after the shot. Anyways, it's a foul on Keaton Wagler. It stops the clock with 11:23. We go back to a commercial break. Cool. GNG, I need Iowa. I need an Iowa win, says Safi Duncan. Safi Duncan, let's go. Do y'all sell defibrillators? Wait, what? I don't. Sometimes that's how the interweb works, says Mike G. Matthew says it's time to get ill. It's time to get funky. break it down now, y'all. One hop this time. Kristen says hi. What's up, Kristen? Rock and roll. How you doing? Looks like Jack's Attack says Iowa. I don't mind a little behind. Giggity? That's definitely a giggity moment right there. I don't mind a little behind. Damien asking, why are you behind on the screen thing? Damien, it's because the feed on TBS is extra delayed. The feed on TBS through YouTube TV is extra delayed. Now, I could go to the original version. This is how I used to do it, and I'll probably end up going back to it when we go to the NBA season. But I'll bring up the basketball and the court, and I will literally move the basketball myself so you can see where the ball is at all times. And this is not half bad, but I'll be 100% honest with you and the other 1,000 or 2,000 people who are watching this live stream. I have never covered Illinois or Iowa before, so I'm not super confident in calling all of the bench players' names and jersey numbers right now, just recognizing who's who out there on the court, like I am when I watch San Antonio versus Houston, or when I watch the Lakers play the Pistons, because I've seen these players for years and years and years, and of course we keep up with that kind of stuff. So I allow the ESPN graphics to do a lot of the heavy lifting, and I do the play call just the way that it goes. I hope that answers your question for you. For now, it's just easier for us to keep it this way because y'all know if there's a timeout. And yes, I understand I am a little bit behind of the graphics, but I think for our purposes, it works. I might actually turn it off when we get inside the last final minute of the game in case we do have a buzzer beater moment. I don't want it to be spoiled by the graphic down below. So if we get into a moment or a situation where this could go either way, I will break out that other graphic, but for now, we're good this way. Iowa is shooting lights out from three-point land. Yeah, they are, Miss Clark. Miss Clark's class of 01. After review, the call on the floor will remain a common foul. Looks like 30 on the shot clock. It is going to be Iowa Hawkeyes ball. Do you college wrestling meets? No, I definitely do not, Mr. Host G. I definitely do not. Thanks, Courtney. Appreciate that. Folks, here's the inbound pass. Let's get this started right now. You know, I would be able to commit to doing the basketball or having someone else move that basketball on their own or do it for me if I had just, you know, additional gobs of time to learn all the players and watch as much film as I can, but I'm making slides and doing all kinds of things. Three-point shot is going to be offline right there. That is going to be a miss from Isaiah Howard. It is a rebound from Kylan Boswell. Boswell with the basketball, all tied up right now. Illinois 46, Iowa 46. Boswell at the March Madness logo looking for a screen from Mirkovic. Doesn't need it. Passes to Mirkovic. Pump fake from Mirkovic. Here's the move, and we've got Wagler trapped in a corner. Back to Boswell. Boswell uses a screen here from Jake Davis. Kicks this one to the corner. This one flies. It's no good. It's a rebound. And we're going back the other way. It's Bennett Stitz. Stitz with the basketball. He's at the March Madness logo himself. I'll show you what this one looks like. We'll try to do it this way for just a couple possessions right now. Here's a three-point shot. This one well off the mark by Koch. It is rebounded under the rim by Mirkovic. Mirkovic pushes this forward to Wagler. Wagler back to Mirkovic. He's at the March Madness logo. Mirkovic tries to work around the horn, kicks it to the straightaway. At the straightaway, it's Keaton Wagler. Wagler will drive. Wagler will shoot. Wagler will score. It's 48-46. 9 minutes and 50 seconds left to go. The ball has been inbounded. Bennett Sturtz, hangs on to it. Sturtz back to the March Madness logo. He's hanging on to it. He'll stick with the basketball for now. In his face is Kylan Boswell. Sturtz gets right around him using a screen. Sturtz has a switch now, and the switch is no longer there. Backwards pass, dangerously close to being a turnover on the backcourt violation. Back to Sturtz. Sturtz will shoot the straightaway tray, and it's good! Sturtz buries the shot from downtown. 49-48, another lead change. Illinois with the basketball. With it here is Mirkovic. Mirkovic works his way into the paint. He's under the rim, clears it to the three-point line, pump fake, sidestep, shoots. No good. Mirkovic gets the offensive board. Mirkovic on the right side of the rim, pressure coming in, reach and foul, stops the clock, 8:57. There we go. All right. Dropping like flies, says Doan. So yeah, we could do it one way or the other. We'll leave it here. We will leave it here. So 8:57 right now on the clock. 49-48. 49-48. That was an ugly three from Wagler. Yeah, that was an ugly three for sure, Miss Clarkson. Wow, refs, says Aries Williams. Waiting for the inbound pass, 8:57. There is the inbound pass. Turning his back here is David Mirkovic. Mirkovic in the post right now. Clears it once again. Back to Mirkovic. He will go to the right. Mirkovic in trouble. Clears it again. There's a three-point shot. It flies off the back of the rim. Mirkovic tries to get the board. There's a foul here. They're calling it a foul on Banks on Iowa, and Illinois will retain possession yet again. Mr. 55-5 Wiz likes the ball movement one. I do too, man. I personally think it's cooler. You get to see where the basketball is, but it does take a lot of my bandwidth. That is correct, Safi. That is correct. Otherwise, I would be hired by CBS or TBS or something, and you'd likely end up having to pay for this game. But I pay for this game, so you guys don't have to. David Mirkovic is at the free throw line. 8:39 on the clock right now. 8:39 on the clock. Illinois at the stripe. So David Mirkovic to shoot two. Looks like both teams are in the bonus, by the way. This is going to be a 1-and-1 free throw. First free throw is missed, and it's a defensive rebound right now. Looks like it's going to be recovered by Tavian Banks. So the 1-and-1 is just that. Bottom of the screen right now, it's Sturts. Sturts quickly to the top of the screen, feeds inside, spinning on one pivot foot, clears this one back out to Cale Combs. Combs trying to shake and bake, passes to the left, it's Maniau. Good ball movement once again. A feed inside, the shot is no good. They're calling this a block right now. Are they saying it's a turnover here? It is a turnover. Somehow Illinois just got the ball back. Let's watch it again. He went up, and it looks like they're calling it up and down. They're calling this up and down, but they're changing the call, I suppose, so it stays Iowa basketball. Iowa hangs on to the ball. We're at the three-point line in the corner. Here's a quick release three-point shot, not even close. This one misses all day. 8:08 left to go. It is a shot clock violation. It's Illinois basketball. So Illinois gets the ball. It's going to be an inbound pass right now. Give us just a moment for the inbound pass. They're saying that's that. Didn't they just say that's the first turnover for Iowa in how long? Here's the inbound. First turnover this half for Iowa. Both teams have just one turnover this half. Ball protection, the main focal point here. Illinois with the ball. They are down by one. Back and forth movement at the three-point line. Here is Stojakovic at the straightaway. Stojakovic makes the move. He will shoot. Double clutch. He shoots and scores. Stojakovic gets a very acrobatic move to go. What a play. I almost called him Peja. Andre Stojakovic with a good move. Here is Sturts. Sturts at the top of the screen. Sturts at the straightaway. He goes all the way, floats it up. He can't get the shot to go. He is fouled, and he goes to the free throw line for two shots. Two shots coming up now for Sturts. Two shots coming up now for Sturts. Late 80s, says Jeff. I was at the game March 8th, 1995. I remember Sean Respert and Chris Kingsbury had the three-point contest, says Ryan. Safi saying, thanks for the game. I couldn't find it on my cable. Well, I'm happy to help. Happy to help, Safi. Let's see. Illinois cruises to victory, says Lawrence. It hasn't been a very relaxing cruise, Lawrence, if I do say so. Grim Greaser back in the chat. What up, Grim Greaser? Danny saying we needed a timeout. Too much action. It says half, says Danny. Thank you, Danny. I'm sure Ricky probably mentioned that, and I must have missed it. Danny, I appreciate that, sir. Who fouled Iowa? It's a foul on Tomislav Ivicic. It's a foul on Tomislav Ivicic there, Kristen. So Ivicic picks up his third foul on the day. By the way, Wagler has 3 fouls here as well. Little bit of foul trouble, but we're towards the last moments of this game. We're in a commercial break. Timeout has been called by the big giant NCAA button in the sky. This is a TV timeout right now. Cooper saying OMG. That's a cute dog, by the way, though, Cooper. I'm taking Iowa by 2. Jose Sanchez, I'm doing very well. Thanks for asking. Kristen says, darn, what a game. This is excellent basketball, says Mr. PZDX. Timoslav, says Roy. Crazy game, says Cooper. I went to the University of Northern Iowa, says Jeff. Rock and roll, Jeff. Michael saying, if I were Carolina, I would hire McCollum. They would be scary. Watching from Sydney, Australia. G'day, mate. You know what, guys? Next commercial break, let's do that. Next commercial break, we're going to find out. Cooper, happy to help, man. I was going to watch this game anyways. I might as well bring this game to those of you who want to watch this game here too. If you don't have access to this game, I got you covered. If you're just looking for something to do today, I got you covered, man. If I can put a smile on your face, even if your team wins or loses, it doesn't matter. If I can put a smile on your face and keep you entertained for 10, 15, 20 minutes, then I did my job. Only thing I ask in return, guys, is that you smash that like button and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Nathan asking, who are you cheering for? May the best team win, Nathan. That being said, Illinois on paper is the better of the two teams, and they are up by 1, but it is a very, very close game. Gerald saying it's a nail-biter. Fernando in Nuevo Leon. I was accepted at ILL at Illinois. Sturts, 22 points, 4-8, 3 personal. That's facts. Thank you, Victoria. Fist bumps to Victoria. She says, enjoy another game. Thanks, Mario. You know what, Victoria? You just got me up on my feet. Let's get up on our feet. Thank you I needed that today. That put an extra smile on my face. Thank you very much. Illinois up by 1. 7 minutes and 27 seconds. Originally, I was rooting for the Longhorns. I knew it was a long shot for the Longhorns to win, but that's okay. We're at the free throw line. This shot is good. We are all, actually, looks like my scoreboard was off. We had one free throw and then the second one here. So, folks, the score is 51-50. I got 51-50. It's another lead change here. Iowa is up by 1. Here is Mirkovic. A foul coming in. 7 minutes and 14 seconds. Looks like we had someone else just subscribed. Iowa up by 1, says Miss Clarks. Z Scotty, I got you, bro. I will say this, though, dude. Your boy needs some chapstick. I can't find it anywhere. David Mirkovic is at the free throw line. We are in the bonus. There was a foul right now. First free throw is good for Mirkovic. He was actually backing up. I don't even think he thought he was going to make that one. So Mirkovic knocks down the first of the 2 free throws. By the way, Tate Sage is in foul trouble. He's got 4 fouls. Looks like Cooper Koch also has 3 fouls here today, so he's in foul trouble. Second free throw for Mirkovic is also good. Another lead change. 52-51. Illinois is up by 1. 7 minutes left to play. We've had 30 rebounds for Illinois. Just 16 rebounds for Iowa. Super chat coming in from our boy Metabo Tropical. 3-point line right now, folks. Working things around here. Oops, my apologies. Let's get this fixed. Here's a shot from downtown. That's no good. Rich dropped a super chat here as well. A depressed Spartan fan checking in. Folks, Illinois with the basketball. It is Keaton Wagler. Hard to read supers right now, guys. We'll read this during the next dead ball. Here's movement. Back and forth. It's in the hands of Mirkovic. Mirkovic inside the three-point line now. He's in the paint. Feeds it to the back door. The entry pass is good. The shot is up, and it's good. Timoslav gets another one. It's 54-51. Stepping on the gas right now, trying to get past Stojakovic is Sturts, but Sturts too fast. Sturts running around with it. Back and forth at the logo. Sturts to the three-point line. Here's the pass. Here's the big body trying to get in on the weight room. That shot's no good. Travian Banks will miss the shot. It's rebounded by Illinois. 6 minutes left to play. Illinois is up by 3. Ball just now getting into the front court. Here's a pass down to Mirkovic. Mirkovic at the three-point line. He'll feed this one inside. In the post, working his way in. Another opportunity maybe. That shot's a fadeaway jump shot. Count it! Ivicic with another. Timoslav Ivicic forcing a timeout right now. Iowa says enough. Timeout called by Iowa. We can read some comments. A depressed Spartan fan today, but Iowa basketball? Really? That's like Indiana football. Hey, careful now. Indiana football was very good. Indiana football was very good. Illinois pounding at the midsection. Giggity. Let's see. In the world. Go Timoslav. Go Illinois. Loving this one. Guys, quick question then. This is going to commercial break. I don't know how long this one's going to be, so let's do it quickly. Where are you watching from? Fair warning, I'm not going to be able to read all of your comments here. I will do my best. So for the next 30 seconds here, I'm going to find out where you guys are watching from. We're going to find out where you guys are watching from. Go Hawkeyes, says Jay. San Antonio, let's go, Robert Zamora. By the way, we are live in San Antonio, Texas. Looks like Kristen in Virginia. Abigail in Kentucky. I'm from Minnesota, says Nathan. What up, Nathan? How you doing? Yo, this is awesome, says JT Cook. Junior Ray says Iowa. Wolfie Graphic says I'm in Arkansas. Arkansas checking into the chat right now. Damn, you guys came in hard with these comments. Let's go. Miss Clarkson in Iowa. San Jose, or Jose Sanchez, dice San Diego. Pembroke, Georgia for Mr. Living Like Larry. Looks like Illinois is in the chat. What up, Roy Williams? Adrian, Michigan, says Daniel. What up, man? Classified, says Doan. I like that right there. Go UConn Huskies. Max in Springfield, California. Knows how to party. Hey, California knows how to party. Who else is in the chat? Bro, I'm definitely not going to get to read all of these. Wow, y'all definitely understood the assignment today. Southern Indiana from Scott, Chattanooga, Tennessee is in the house. We got Phil's in the chat right now. What up, Gerald? Welcome. I've got Buffalo, New York representing the channel right now. Marshalltown, Iowa. LSU style Roy Williams. Montana says Ant. What up, Ant? Brando in Michigan. Jeff in New York. Will Sherwood in Naples, Florida. I didn't even know there was a Naples, Florida. Okay, the Grim Greaser seems to be on behind enemy lines right now. What up, Grim Greaser? We got Junior Ray in Iowa. Lower Michigan for Rich. Dark Man, Doug in Florida. And Z, Scotty in Long Island. Guys, this is overwhelmingly awesome. Thank y'all so much for your support today. Thanks for keeping these commercial breaks entertaining right now. We are in the middle of a commercial break. 5:41 left to go. Iowa got tired of getting scored on. Timeout has been called by Iowa, but this commercial break is over. So if I didn't get a chance to read your city or state, I apologize again for not being able to get through all of it. There's just so many of y'all in this chat. But the commercial break is over, and if y'all keep coming back to this channel, man, keep checking in. I will eventually get to your comments. Thank you to that super chat that came in earlier here from Rich. Rich, depressed Spartan fan, y'all put up one heck of a fight yesterday, man. Thank you for that super, by the way. All right, guys, here we go. Ball with Iowa. Iowa in the front court. It's Sturts. Sturts going back and forth here. Here's a swing pass to the corner. Coming back out with it is Tate Sage. Sage is in foul trouble. He'll pass this to Sturts. Sturts goes right, goes left, pulls up and shoots, but it's blocked and it goes the other way. Here is Illinois in transition, slowing things down a hair. It's Keaton Wagler. Wagler to Stojakovic, back to Wagler. Wagler standing on the March Madness logo. He's up to this top hash. He's posted up beyond the three-point line. He's backing things out. He's working against Tate Sage right here. Makes his move, gets past his man. He'll pull up and shoot. He gets the shot to go. And Keaton Wagler up to 21 points today. Wagler looking good. 4 minutes and 45 seconds left to go. Baseline, bounce pass into the paint, kicks it to the three-point line. Here's Sturtz. Sturtz feeling a lot of the resistance right now. A foul coming in. This is going to be against Illinois. Who picks up this one? Looks like this foul is on Timislav Isavic. If this foul is on Isavic, that's a problem there because Isavic is definitely in foul trouble. He's now got 4 fouls on the day, 4 minutes and 33 seconds. We are in the bonus here, guys. You can see that with this white little text right there. Might be difficult to read for some, but that does say bonus. And yeah, we're seeing some personnel change. Timislav is hitting the bench for sure with 4 fouls. 1-and-1 free throws. First free throw rattles the rim. It's good. They needed that bad. Iowa definitely needed that shot. So 58-52. The lights are starting to fade here a little bit on Iowa, if I'm being honest. It's a 6-point deficit here. It can't be good for their mental. Second free throw is no good. Fighting for the offensive board. They get it, though. Iowa gets an offensive rebound after the missed free throw. Here's a shot. It's going to be blocked, and it's going back the other way. Illinois comes up with the turnover. Illinois forces a turnover here. Illinois forcing the turnover. Here's the drive, the alley-oop upstairs. Count it. It's Z, Big Z with the jam. Another timeout called by Iowa, and they are now down by 8. 4:06 left to go. Big Z, Zvonimir Ivisic. What a name. What a play. What a jam. Commercial break. All right. So commercial break, and it will be Iowa basketball when we get back. An official timeout has been called. The NBA court can be difficult to navigate sometimes, guys. I hate having to go back and forth, but rather be hands-free and call this the right way. Come on, Iowa, says Abigail. Dennis saying, let's go, Illinois. Arius Williams saying, timeout yellow. Fact. Greenville, Tennessee. Say that 3 times. Slamma-jamma, says Robbie. Iowa needs to lock in. So for those of you just watching this channel for the first time, man, let's break down some of the stats here for today in this quick timeout break here. Quick timeout has been called. Why don't y'all take a quick look at some of these numbers here. Points per game on average. You can see those numbers. I'll tell you what the numbers are for today, though. Illinois with 60. Iowa with 52 today. Iowa shooting the basketball at 43%. Illinois shooting it at 47% today. 46.9, I rounded up. Anyways, 3-point shooting today. Iowa shooting at 41%. Just 20% today for Illinois. Illinois still up by 8. They are making them pay from the free throw line big time. You want to talk about free throws? We can talk about free throws. Looks like Iowa has had more chances at the stripe than they had earlier. They've made 80% of their free throws here today. 78.6% at the line for Illinois. Illinois with 14 shots from the stripe. Meanwhile, 10 shots from the stripe for Iowa. Free throw attempts per game, we just talked about that. The score margin right now is +8 in favor of Illinois. This is looking like increasing separation right now between both of these sides. Remember, guys, the winner of this matchup will advance to the Final Four, and they will be waiting until tomorrow to find out who will win this game. So the winner of this game will be waiting for tomorrow to see the game between Duke and UConn. Meanwhile, whoever wins this one will advance to the Final Four. We will have Arizona versus Purdue immediately after this game. So we'll have continued action here on this channel. This commercial break is just about over, guys. The Illini out there. Here we go. Are you doing the Arizona game? I sure am, Safi. I sure am. Still time left, though. You never know, says Scott. Dennis saying first day here, loving it. Let's get it done, Illinois. All right, Dennis, let's do it. It was bench scoring for Michigan against Bama, 33-6. Nice fun fact right there. 4:06 left to go, guys. 8 minutes, or 8 points, I should say. 8 points in it. It is an 8-point game. There's the inbound pass. Moving quickly, Iowa with the basketball. Sturts at the March Madness logo. Let's actually bring back our NBA court. We're going to keep it here. Sturts in the front court right now. He kicks it to the wing. Sturts has it yet again. Bounce pass, feed inside. Corner shot for three. It's good! Iowa buries the three. That's going to be Isaiah Howard. 3:42 left to go. Here's the inbound pass. Illinois slowly walking the ball up court now. 3 minutes and 30 seconds here left to go. Keaton Wagler gets around the top. Wagler looks to Mirkovic, doesn't pass it, still hangs on to it. Shot clock down to 10. Wagler will make a move. Fakes the shot, passes this over. Here's the drive, tough at the rim. The shot is up, the shot is in, and Mirkovic looks like he gets this shot to go. Ooh, that's Stojakovic, excuse me. Stojakovic with the layup. Peja celebrating his son right now. Yeah, Stojakovic gets the bucket and the foul. So Andrej Stojakovic shooting the and one now. This is to extend the lead back to 8. Stojakovic at the free throw line. Will shoot, will score. Stojakovic will score. All right, here's the inbound pass with 3 minutes and 13 seconds. Ball at the bottom of the screen right now. It is with Sturts. So Sturts on the dribble, Sturts to the March Madness logo. Here's a pass to the left, here's a pass to the right. Back with Sturts, pump fake. Back and forth, Sturts moves it. We are inside the three-point line. Players hitting the deck. The whistle coming in. Looks like there's a foul. Isaiah Howard? No, excuse me. It's Tate Sage who hits the deck here. So Tate Sage loses the ball, but it stays Iowa basketball. It does stay Iowa basketball. 2 minutes and 53 seconds left to play. Iowa knows that they need some shots. We are in the bonus, so we're going to the free throw line for a 1-and-1 here. We're not in the bonus plus, it's just the bonus. So this first one is there. It's 56-63. Iowa looking for as many points as they can scrounge up right now. Down by 7. They've got a ways to go here. It's a 7-point deficit for Iowa, but that does not mean that this game is over. Iowa can definitely still come back. Second free throw is there as well. The score is 57-63. Waiting for the inbound pass. Iowa playing full court press defense, but a hair too late right there. The inbound pass has been made. Illinois will bring it up court. Illinois with it, it's Mirkovic. Mirkovic at the straightaway. Mirkovic to the left. Here is the drive, spin move, backing things right out here. It's Wagler. Wagler got slowed down by the Iowa defense. Swings it to the straightaway, wide open in the corner. This three-point shot, no good. Looks like an offensive board, though, by Stojakovic. That straightaway tray, also no good. Mirkovic missing the second chance bucket. Iowa now at the three-point line. Sturts kicks it. Here we go, back to Sturts. Sturts at the straightaway, working around, trying to use this screen here. He gets a screen from Maniau. He will shoot this one. It's no good. It's an offensive rebound. There's the shot. Not gonna go, but another foul under the rim. Tomislav Ivisic picks up foul number 5 with exactly 2 minutes left to go. It's time to step up the intensity, folks. We go to the free throw line for 2 shots now. We go to the free throw line for 2 shots here. Both teams in the bonus plus, meaning they're going to get those shots to go in. Oh, no, says Babusa. Busa, excuse me, Busa. Lawrence saying foul. Tomislav Ivisic did foul out. So Ivisic did foul out just now. I mean, that seems pretty straight up and down right now. I don't know what the foul is, but Tate Sage is at the free throw line shooting 2 shots. 2 free throws coming in. Gonna need both of these right now to stay alive in this game. First free throw is good. Count it. 58-63. 58-63. Mr. Patel, Nimesh Patel, thank you. Second free throw is also good. 59-63. It's a 4-point game. Number 4 with the basketball. It's Boswell. Boswell passing this backwards. It's now Wagler. Wagler uses the screen. Wagler hanging on to it here. It's a 2-possession game. Iowa needs a stop. Wagler passes inside to Stojakovic. Stojakovic will shoot and score. It's 65-59. Sturts a spin move. Sturts will step on the gas. Sturts will float this one up. He will miss. It's an offensive rebound. The second chance bucket will also miss. That could be it. That was a huge possession to come up empty-handed with. And Illinois is now in the front court here after 2 missed shots for Iowa. Here is Boswell. Foul coming in. They should have slowed things down and gotten themselves set. Instead, Koch will pick up a foul here. That's the 4th foul of the day for Koch. So a reach and foul on Cooper Koch in the bonus. In the bonus we go. Weebles, says Robbie G. Might be the dagger, says Tina Hauser. We're at the free throw line. Keaton Wagler shooting 2 shots while in the bonus. It is a 6-point game here, making it a 2-possession game. Couple of free throws here, just 1 extra shot would make it a 3-possession game with about 72 seconds left to go, which does not bode well for Illinois. First free throw is money. Count this. It's a good one. Wagler knocks down the first. Clutch free throw right here for Illinois. Wagler will wipe the sweat off his face. Takes a deep breath. Second free throw, also good. Made that look so easy. It's 59-67. Illinois will call a timeout. They have 2 remaining. 1 minute, 12 seconds left to go in this basketball game, and the winner advances to the Final Four, ladies and gentlemen. As we like to say on this channel, let's effing go. Okay, commercial break. We're going to take a few moments here. Good to have y'all live with us. Good to be here. I think we can keep pushing this in the right direction. Now, I don't want to get greedy with the subscriber count. I did say I was going to bring it up one last time. Our original goal has already been beat, but the next goal, if we can find 34 new subscribers, we can get to 115.7. More importantly than the subscriber count, guys, and y'all might think I'm crazy for saying this, but we really want to pump up the likes count on this video. We're sitting at 604. If we can get to 1,000 likes on this video, we'll be in really good shape here for the next game. It'll be a positive sign to the algorithm so that we can have the same crowd for our next game. So if you're watching and you're enjoying this, if we can just get another 25% of you guys currently watching right now to smash that like button, I would be forever thankful. Inbound pass coming in right now. Team Iowa down by 8. Getting ready to inbound right now. There it is, the inbound pass, and Combs will bring it up court. Combs to the left-hand side. They need a bucket here. He kicks it. Sturts, no, sidestep here. It's going to be, did he get a piece of that? Otherwise, that's just an air ball. Looked like he got a piece of this shot, and it's going to end up being Illinois basketball. 50 seconds here left to go. I got to speed up my clock. There's going to be another foul right now. 50.8, guys. It feels like Illinois is going to win this game. Iowa couldn't buy a bucket down the stretch, and so things got complicated for them. We're now at the free throw line. Another foul, this time on Cale Combs, and we've got Kylan Boswell at the free throw line. He is a 77% free throw shooter, so there's a chance that he could miss one of these. Although it's a slim chance. First free throw, a laser, a dart right through the hoop. It is 59-68. Illinois still with the lead. Watching this game slowly slip away from them. Iowa starting to feel that heavy sinking feeling. Second free throw is good, and the score is 69 giggity to 59. 69-59, stepping on the gas, swinging the basketball around right now, working the perimeter. The three-point shot flies. It's off the back of the rim. It's no good. It's rebounded by Stojakovic. There's a foul under the rim right now, 37.6. It's a defensive board now for Stojakovic, and since he was fouled, he should be going to the stripe yet again. It's a foul on Cooper Koch, and now Koch will be fouled out. So now Koch will foul out, and this game is all but over here. Illinois more than likely going to win this game. Couple free throws here for Stojakovic, who's having a good game. 17 points today for Andrei Stojakovic. 82% free throw shooter. He's 3 of 4 tonight. With 17 points, could make it 18 and 19 here. 5 rebounds, no assists today, but he's made a lot of things happen on his own. Not a bad game today, guys. It was really good until the final moments of this game. Illinois going to eliminate the Cinderella here. Cooper Koch fouled out with just 6 points today. Not much left to do. The next game should be starting in about 20 minutes, guys. Next game should be starting in about 20 minutes here. The next game will be Purdue and Arizona, so stick around for that. We'll drop a link to that. You can see that above my head. We'll drop a link to that later here. Stojakovic. What happened here? So they changing? They made a substitution here, and so even though Stojakovic was fouled, this is going to be Wagler who gets the shot. So Wagler gets the shot. It's 70-59. Wagler is now at the free throw line. I didn't realize that you can just substitute whoever you want to take the free throws. Looks like a super chat came in that I missed right now. What's up, Christopher? Thanks for that one. It is 71-59. Both free throws were good for Illinois. That puts Wagler at 25 points right now. 31 seconds. There's a three-point shot. It's no good. It's an offensive board right now for Iowa. Oops. Iowa shoots this three ball. Another missed shot for Iowa. It's a rebound for Illinois, and Illinois will hang on to it. Shot clock has been turned off. Everybody will stop moving. That is the final score of the game, and Illinois is the first team into the Final Four. Illinois will advance, and Iowa has been eliminated. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that is the final score for today's game, 71-59. Congratulations to the Illinois fans. Well, folks, that was it. That was all she wrote. That was a lot of fun. Great to have you guys here. We got really close to our stretch goal for today. We got another game coming up after this, and I don't really have a whole lot of time to get that set up, guys. So I'm actually, unfortunately, going to have to end this stream quickly here and get the next stream set up. But it's been fun. Looking forward to seeing y'all on the next live stream. Until next time, let's effing go. Peace out, guys. By the way, I just dropped in the chat right now the link to the next game. If y'all want to watch the next game, there it is. It's linked, guys. It's linked in the chat.